stay
I miss Gamera. Bro, tell me about it. All right, we'll go back and watch it. There's definitely gonna be a break sometime.
Offense personified. The way I thought about it is like, is this finally the time we see somebody crack Tororo?
This is Guilty Gear 2. I'm gonna stay live for both Guilty Gear and this.
Does an android
so we're gonna be here for the long haul.
He's got that intimidating gaze. You know, he stands at that close to mid range, a master of crafting.
That means I need to conserve energy.
So let's see if it's gonna be enough against the Lord of Flames himself.
Gamera missed the handshake from Rizayo. All right, I'll check out the match. I'll check out the match.
After that group stage,
I was more excited for this because I thought Gamera was gonna watch Rizayo, but Rizayo did beat Gamera. And
obviously well versed in fighting Siegfried
at Evo, so I guess it makes sense.
Fighting Percival still, you know, I mean, yeah, he was definitely top tier for a number of months, even patches. In this game.
The chat's awful. Wait, what's going off the chat? They're just spamming Soya.
The top level of tournaments.
I think so. A lot of folks swapping off of him, but
so skill is really good. I have no skill for a bit. They've been a pro gamer since I started streaming. They've been a pro gamer for a while. They used to be a pro gamer in Soul Calibur 6.
Group stage leaders also had a dominant.
And they used to do Soul Calibur 6 coaching. Then they moved to Guilty Gear, where we played at Red Bull Kumite. That's where I met Skill. And now he switched to Granblue, which is really cool.
Yes,
is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Love Psycho. Scale, what up, what up?
Of this ends up against the winner of Monarch versus Rookies.
But yeah, this is gonna be a banger.
I've been told, I've been given a
I need to set a timer for 40 minutes.
Really not, you know, a fan of the zoner
where I need to send out a tweet.
If we can't seal it out against Tororo, to be sent, you know, possibly against Monarch.
Squid, you still trying to make
representation? Might be a difficult battle ahead.
Bleach work?
Yeah, no, I mean, even
I don't think I'm playing Bleach unless it gets a patch. I've come to the conclusion. I think that game is. I think that game's cooked right now, bro.
The only thing we could do, you know, before tournaments open back up again.
I've actually given up hope.
Yeah. And Sora's players had to deal with that.
He needs to. There's just so many infants, so much jank shit. You're getting a refund.
Can a dash punch really do?
God damn it!
Exactly.
But
yeah, you have to play during the first day. The fact that it's not ranked either. I really enjoy grinding ranked.
Trying to figure out who is going to have the pleasure of fighting Rizayo in winners finals.
There's some weird stuff going on in chat for a cool minute before you ask for bracket. Damn, not like this.
We got that palette swap too, the red versus blue.
Should I ask what's going on there? I am kind of curious, but because like I feel like Granblue shouldn't have that much drama in it.
JP versus EU. That's why we love having these qualifiers, because
I'm rooting for skill. Oh wait, what was that round start?
Anti-Soares already at round
neutral jump.
Yep. Just taking to the skies, avoiding the dash punch now.
I feel like Fizz and plays.
Fireball. How can you make
that was good. Good check.
Ends up being the answer.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to skill, I've never seen him stuck in the corner for very long. So.
Okay, Lord Strike Low just standing on the heated floors.
Yeah, to be honest with you, one of the things about the Flame Carpet is that
oh wow, good press. Oh my god, that does so much damage.
What the life drain makes you want to do.
Bro, the frame traps are crazy. Dash H is -2 on block, and he dashes up and does it again.
Now with the Flame Carpet starter, LDP Ender.
Got the pressure right there. Oh, but there it is finally. You know, one of the things that happens a lot outside of the NA is the stagger pressure is way more prevalent in NA. It's a lot more 6XL, right? But stagger pressure in Japan and EU, skill not ready for it versus Tororo.
Yeah, just stagger off of some of these far lights. Now we got 5 stocks in the toe.
Yeah, because they keep trying to catch the late tech, because they assume like people are just going to keep the late tech. Was that meaty?
You want to watch that Dragon Punch though from
I'll
Tororo.
Hey,
there we go. The gift of foresight now running up, trying to catch on the fuzzy mask with the ultimate flame carpet. Clean confirmed to put skill back into the corner, but like you said,
alt skills are really good for catching fuzzy mask because they like
what you do is you know that skill's going to fight
like
out
auto catches
of the corner. So what you try to do is make them whiff on the spacing.
Try to. Dude, wow, he tried to mash?
Tapped on the dome with the close L. Tororo takes
yeah, Flame Carpet's so good.
Yeah, you can definitely tell Tororo took yesterday to do the notes on this player, because that was exactly it. Skill may fight out of the corner exceptionally well, so let him. Let him fight out of the corner the way that he normally does, and just meet him in the middle and defeat him there.
Exactly. I'm not going to stop your escape, but I can catch you wherever you end.
He got caught mashing twice.
Second at the rematch screen.
Gotta check those maps.
No point where using flame carpet as well. I feel like it's definitely way better on knockdown and in the corner.
Yeah,
I feel like mid-screen flame carpets are definitely not worth it unless you have like close to 100.
Tororo has been the offense the whole time. I was mentioning that Tororo loves to down back, but
wow, what a punish!
Tororo has been all here.
Nah, Tororo is like on the next level, bro. No confirm though. Bro, look how much damage that shit does.
Yeah, and got the full conversion. Now remember, combo
holy shit! Look at his health.
Keeping that flame carpet going. Skill is just bleeding life.
Yeah, and unafraid to just hold on to Skill's escape out of the corner. Normally, I feel like we'd see a much earlier Brave counter, but still not taking quite as much damage as we might.
Wait, why doesn't he activate?
Surprisingly, that overhead is very, very
does he want to keep all skill?
Right?
Yeah.
So,
wait.
Weird that Tororo would go to
he could have got a combo. Is Skill nervous?
Also being shown here. Now both are done with their free BCs. Bonus damage if they get rid of any.
Yeah, here I guess it's okay because you're gonna be full meter anyways, and you're gonna build in their ult carpet.
Content to spend the Brave points. It doesn't matter when anything is one touch.
Their alt skill.
Yeah,
oh
with
wow.
that amount of bonus damage, honestly,
Skill you're 1 DP away from death, so
Tororo right now as well, because we are so
he's scared
to. And yeah, Tororo is recognizing that and using all of those spacing tools.
Oh my god. Yo, Fidian, what up? Thank you so much for tier 1.
So smart in the mid screen, right? Obviously, you're not stuck in the corner.
How's the audio sound, by the way? Am I balanced with the commentators?
The backdash immediately with that Lord Strike low. Now the round up for Tororo. Skill fights back.
Oh, good plus.
And even tried to delay right there using the M version of the rush punch to try.
Skill never uses install. That's interesting. Yeah, maybe they value the EX here on the combo.
Ender skill, no throw to be seen.
Yep.
Okay, I can. I'll lower the counter. That's a good
that's
idea.
Gonna be one of our first throws of the set, to be honest with you. There hasn't been very many of them.
Let me know if that's good.
It is possible right now.
There we go.
Oh, the command grab?
You, of course, still going to need a couple more good hits to work your way through, but now we get a safe, ender into the flame.
I think the install, at least it, like, we get access to SBA, right? You like Iron Saga more than Bleach, actually? I think I like Iron Saga more. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
How are we going to escape?
Bleach is so fucking broken, bro. Oh. Brave counter a minus on block move. Oh no.
No escape right there. Probably try to press a
button. Nice DP, yeah. That's the nice thing about
and got it when it mattered.
Keeping ult is that you always have access to DP.
That ultimate up kick.
Yeah, really important to be able to show that your opponent that you will do that sometimes so they can second guess their offense, right? And now Tororo is on the back foot here.
All right, let me know if this is good.
We saw this from Skill before. Has lost at the very beginning in the group stages and then completely came back.
Yeah,
I should have it so. Oh, I just realized I'm supposed to have it. Duck.
Was probably looking for a throw situation.
Oh, it should still be ducking.
Yeah,
never mind.
Another one is going to be able to get the side switch for free.
All right.
Yeah, punch the stars with the clash. Yeah.
Install. Oh wait, install doesn't take meter. Wait, why wouldn't you just pop it? Are you afraid to get punched? Oh, nice, nice. Wait, good combo. Oh, I like the whiff idea too.
2 BP apiece.
Yeah, and that flame carpet.
No anti-air. I feel like you could have anti-aired.
Yep.
Same right back at you for Tororo. And was
I like the back dash trying to bait out like a throw attack.
Walk it back. It's a gentleman's duel. 5 paces. Whip the roundhouse bang. No punish from Tororo. Waiting for this 50.
Right now, I think Sparking Zero is gonna have a longer lifespan. Oh, there we go. Install. Let's go. Bro, install anytime. Oh, GG's. Wait, actually?
He's going to use all the resources available to Tororo.
The one stack couldn't.
Damn. All right, let's go Skill.
The close out counter hit to tie things up.
Yeah, I mean, more stacks on there.
Yeah, you definitely can't do point blank, but like anytime you're full screen, I don't know why you wouldn't just do it.
I'm sure you would survive with that low health, but it could have come into play.
Yeah, so second game in the row here for Tororo. Let's see.
Bro, let's go Skill. Tororo did beat Main Evo, so I feel like I should root for them. Make me look better, but
the potential zoner matchup against Monarch, we have to win 3 games in a row against Tororo, who's been bringing the fight to him.
Yeah, Tororo. I mean, even
Broses. What's up with the hidden ones? It's not out.
Checking their notes.
I don't think it'll be out for like at least like 6 months.
To get the W and walk away. No, it has to make sure they're ready for every eventuality.
Okay, a little bit more conservative at the round start, looking for the far L, but nothing found. Still counter it here for Skill.
It's a great start, though, because that's going to put Tororo in a situation where they're maybe going to want to use their BC. But wow, finding a time.
Wow, that's so unfortunate.
So unfortunately, whatever stagger
I'll be playing the beta.
Do is getting bodied. Stagger pressure right back at you.
Catch out the fuzzy match. That close L working out wonders for Tororo.
Wow, no ult skill.
Ultimate flame carpet. How?
Yeah, just put him back in the corner.
To keep the corner now.
Yeah, no, you can't
nah, bro, this character's so bullshit.
Skill, not enough armor to save you from this.
I don't think people talk enough about how bullshit Percival is, bro.
Ender Tororo on set point.
Yeah, Tororo looking exactly like the lord that he is.
Yep.
Now, Tororo has been the bridesmaid so many times in these top 8s, but I think finally trying to rectify that.
Yeah. This is a really good start for Tororo. Has the 3 stocks available.
Oh, this is looking free.
Dash punch interrupting 2 more orbs.
Yeah, Lord Strike already set up.
Ult.
Right you know,
bro, it's gotta be the best EX move in the game. No cap.
We get the cross through off of the ultimate.
It's so good. You're not dead. Wait, he's gonna spend it?
Just using as many resources as humanly possible. The Lord
oh shit, that was killed.
But just an early attempt at dodging the fireball. Skill is not gonna be able to get away from that one, and Tororo will be running away with the win.
I got fucked by Tororo, but I still did.
The winner's side to keep the GBVSR.
I still look better than that. Damn.
Waiting on the results of that loser's
That's
side.
tough.
You know, hopefully not run into the zoner matchup he's dreading.
Yeah, well, whatever the case may be, at the very least, Tororo knows their opponent in Rizayo.
Yeah, I know that matchup's tough, but
Japan,
that old flame carpet just looking so good. I mean, that has to be the best, like, delay match bait in the game.
Myself, we've all mentioned this, you know, as NA players, we have been destroyed by Japanese players many a time. I'm just gonna be
that's crazy.
This is maybe the chance to change.
I'm gonna knock on. Wait, no, I did not want to do that.
Being said, Rizayo on an absolute tear, just taking taking down a lot of these.
Is this Dragon Ball Fighter Z? Yeah, it's pretty close. Yeah, it's pretty close to Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Yeah, next match Goku will be on the stream. Trust.
Yeah, so the loser side of the top 8 is definitely going to be another one of those bloodbaths because nobody's got chances anymore. Yeah, right? Exactly. Nobody has any second chances. It may be 3 out of 5, but you definitely know what character you're bringing to this character matchup.
Yeah, could be your last 3 to 5 games here. Up next, I think we're going to be having Zippy versus Fitison, right? So, you know, both of these players have a
20 Gokus. Yeah, Grant's basically a Goku.
Fallen Angel.
Yeah, well, let's see what Zippy has moved on to and how he's ready for this whole thing.
Oh, do they have like intros and stuff? That's kind of cool. Yeah, this is Dragon Ball Fighter Z if it was good. Who am I rooting for? Probably Riaza at this point. I'm trying to see USA win, bro. RFL Zippy. Wait, I thought there was gonna be like an interview or something.
Zippy pulling up, previously on the Nier, previously on Lucilius, but now rocking it with the Sandalphon and.
I actually kind of want Zippy to win too, because this character is a fucking struggle bus.
East Coast King.
Yeah, well, your East Coast King is gonna have to go up against one of Europeans' finest. Now,
no, 2B's good. 2B's actually like mad good.
The next one is looking to defend the turf.
He just happens not to be one in the tournament, but a lot of people think 2B's top 10. See the Aaron crash out? Oh, bro, there's a couple crash outs. I feel like we need a break to cover all the crash outs. All right, I don't care about this. Let's see what crash out. Yeah, this crash out on my. What is this shit? People posting crash out memes.
Qualifying out of Europe due to points. It is Fitison, and the European crowd has been behind their boys this entire
2 gigabytes controller
I expect
reset.
More of the same as we continue.
Yeah, let's see it. So this should be the Sandalphon versus the Siegfried battle of a couple showdowns here in the loser side.
What the fuck is MX mean?
It's so funny as a Siegfried player hearing you call him a shadow because like the way I think of Siegfried is like is like a not even like a Shoto. It's more just like
I didn't know they announced Izumi.
Type character.
That's kind of cool.
With the EX Bonk pulled up with the Orkin, yeah. Couple points finalists fighting for their lives here. Down in the loser's side again. This is their last chance to stay alive in the top 8.
Yeah, they just pay him straight cash?
The Arc World Tour Finals.
Wait, why didn't they give him a check, bro? I'd be so afraid to get mugged.
The previous Arc World Tours Finals, right? Yeah. Citizen qualifying by way of Kind Cup last year.
Yeah.
This year by points. Zippy had to go through that LCQ onslaught, and
all right, let's look at crash out number 1.
Their own, homie Koji Coco.
Yeah.
But
where
now
we
Zippy
at?
this
Crash
time
out
in the
number
finals,
1.
Koji Coco unfortunately not able to make it through the group stages.
Yes. Yeah.
And so, well, Zippy.
Bro, how hard did he chuck this thing?
Zippy was somebody who we all knew.
This is Aaron's controller after he lost.
Play.
Yep.
They started to recognize that they wanted to play the best character available.
Bro,
to them.
it's missing a
strength, right?
all
So
the buttons. I actually haven't seen this in that in depth.
This is
The
completely different.
Yeah.
The touchpad.
Sandalphon, who a lot of us consider to be just a solid character.
Yeah. I mean, I was a doubter. I'm going to be honest.
Wait, why'd this get raised?
I wonder if you're going to be able to stay alive in the group stages, but still.
But yeah, the touchpad, the deep. What happened, bro?
The side against those demons is sick, but if history.
Would I rather get through loop for a million or 6 speed or 6XL? Probably 6XL. There's more counterplay.
Event that he's attended thus far. So down here in the
but yeah, so that's crash out number 1.
And history is a
wait,
hard
it's gotten worse. Wait, why is it taped? What the fuck?
So
is this stage 2?
Looks like we're seeing the characters that we were expecting.
How'd it get worse?
And I mean, secondaries don't really.
Yeah, Aaron's not salty. What did he say? It's like it was. He threw it. He busted it for fun. What did he say?
Pretty recently, right? Which I think was a big reason for a lot of folks seeing him in the group stages.
Aaron's still my goat, but goddamn, bro.
Leveled up on the Sandalphon so quickly.
Yeah, I don't know where it went.
Using the light form rather than leading into a lot of these elements again. It takes
Let's see if I can find the other 2 crash outs.
Take a little bit of extra damage, and light form doing 99% of what you can get in those other installs. Not doing too bad of it.
Or how have I not seen the crash out yet?
You see a Sandalphon player switch to a different element
yeah.
is when they're already going to die from one touch, right?
Exactly.
So the extra damage that they might take would be irrelevant.
Exactly.
And so they just want the extra maybe chip damage. Maybe.
All right, anyways, we'll try to find the other crash out later.
Whatever the case may be, you are going to be seeing exactly what J2 said.
Broken controllers yelling.
Exactly.
Yeah, people being salty.
All right, let the intros rock once again.
2 villains turned heroes. Siegfried.
Yeah, I think I get why Aaron's salty. So, like, the character Aaron was playing got massively nerfed, right? And that's probably the main reason he lost.
Take to the corner on this one, and that's one of the things is Sandalphon has a ton of ground.
So, like, I kind of don't blame him because, like, why would you release a patch 3 weeks that only changed a few characters and one of the characters was yours?
But the Sword of Damocles just caught up on the far end.
Yeah, that was
yeah, Rugman. That's what I was looking for. Crash out number 2.
And also recognizing when to whip punish there. It's gonna get full damage. Has SBA on deck, so you're gonna want to spend as many resources as possible.
But
no, Bilal got really nerfed. Yeah, he got nerfed like a tier. At least a tier. I mean, he went from like probably top 5 to like top 15, which is like a big. It's very significant nerf.
That he stays in light form most of the time in this game, because it's just a normal guy thing. He's kind of a normal guy in this game, which is really odd considering the lore. But
yeah, right.
2 normal guys here.
Gameplay-wise, he's a bit of a normal dude, but
yeah, no, Aaron wasn't in Strive. Well, they were, but like only LCQ, and they lost in LCQ.
Yeah, oh, got frame trap right there with the 2-2H.
Okay, backdash, far H.
Oh, no DP?
To try and alter that jump bar.
Yeah, little JU action, EX bonk. Still gonna mash out here, no charge. That's a punish for Zippy.
Oh, good punish. This is like the B&B with this character.
Yeah, see how many wall
oh, he doesn't even go for elemental release. That's so interesting.
Yeah, it's scary, but finally finding our way out of the corner with a couple straight hits from Citizen. Tries to charge up the firewall, only to get caught by ultimate fireball.
And that's how you know he's played against Siegfried a number of times, right? Because pretty much that's the most relevant option that a Siegfried player will go to after.
I'll try to bait DP. Dash L.
6XL, but no challenges coming out from Zippy. He doesn't want to eat that counter hit.
Yeah, and that's a counter hit that paid a lot
good
of dividends
footsies.
for in the group stages.
Wait, why did he do this?
Nothing for him against Zippy.
Yeah, we're not going to build 100 off of this, but we have another raging strike.
Oh, he tried to just go for a safe jab.
Oh,
nice punish. Wow, I didn't know that worked.
If you were unaware, now Siegfried can obviously cancel with a special or cancel into even dodge, right? But the thing is,
Zippy played 2 broke-ass characters. Zippy played broke-ass top-tier Nier, then broke-ass top-tier Lucilius. They nerfed both the characters, so now he's on Sandy. But Sandy's like not that good of a character.
Yeah, Yes, no, and I mean, it
probably
was
like mid-tier.
Don't get me wrong. It was just.
But Zippy's just kind of gapping, honestly.
You had mentioned has been in top 6, top 8 of every single event that he's entered. So
multiple-time champion, right? Kayane Cup, Brussels Challenge, outplayed so many championship belts under that belt. But are we going to be able to tie it up in game 2?
Yeah, there's only one.
This is actually gap. Well, Siegfried also got nerfed, so this is like, this is actually, I know as crazy as it sounds, but this is like honestly 2 honest mid tiers. Oh, he could have killed him there. Just had to do EX.
Yeah, the backdash timing from Zippy this entire set has been perfectly placed. Has known exactly when Fitison wants to press a button or throw.
I played Zippy a lot in this mirror. He's really good at it.
But I love the delay on the far L, just waiting for the.
No, he gapped the fuck out of me in this mirror.
Yeah, it's
He's really good at like catching timings and stuff.
You are plus enough that you can press something. I imagine that Fitison probably tried to jump considering.
I think you're dead.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe just barely off the ground, but even
Yeah,
with
that's
that early
good.
start combo limit, not able to save you. That raging chain takes the round.
And Zippy still looking immaculate, even regardless of using all their for this whole thing.
Again, Zippy, the same patch that Nier got nerfed to the ground, Lucilius got buffed to the to the heavens. And it is mainly because like he just built a ton of blade meter instantly, and then could get almost touch of death when he hit blade level 5 off of like safe specials. And then they re-nerfed him this last patch, so he gets blade meter like half as fast. And so now he's not as good because he never gets the chance to touch the death you.
Yep. Especially with a little bit of horizontal movement, no whiff on that DP. Now finally has Zippy up against the wall.
There was a CAG in the World Tour Finals.
Now Zippy's completely content with opening up just a little bit later. It does not have to be your regular open up. It can be during the neutral because this.
What's up, Winnie B? Bro, I don't know how Zippy does it. This is actually just gap. Well, maybe not in this matchup because I think it's probably pretty even, but.
So this is going to be some of the first offense we're going to see.
Crucial misplace on the space. Now Fitison ties up the health lead and very even on the BP meter situation as well. Counter hit 2M, but no belief.
Yeah, trying to use the ultimate. Is able to catch the 2-2H.
Nice sword catch. All right, what's the mix?
The kill here, 100% available for that SBA.
Oh, that dash up nothing, and then delete button. Rip.
Yeah. Keep it simple with the raging strike, raging chain. Fitison puts a round on the board.
Put a tourniquet on the bleeding, and I mean, it wasn't even like set point was.
The thing is, like Grimner, so Zane lost, right? Zane was in Tororo's group, who's obviously looking to be like the strongest competitor right now. So I think it's kind of bad role there, but also like. The thing about Grimner is he's a lot more tactical to some of these characters. So if you're like nervous and shit, like he's not that much broken. He's not that much more broken that like the execute like the fact that he's a lot harder to execute.
Good Lord, didn't even have to finish the whole combo for that one.
Like it kind of evens out, you know. That he's harder to execute, but he's really strong. But then tournament nerves kind of even that out, I think. So it's just like another top tier. Yeah, and Zane did get divided between Dragon Ball Z and Grand Blue. You know, I'm really surprised Zenith came over. He's like the strongest Japanese Grimner. And he kind of got cooked at LCQ. I thought he was going to be my favorite to win it.
Looking good for it as well. And now, see,
we'll blame jet lag.
Still able to punish the 6-6M, right? Yeah. Has got these whip punishes on deck.
Okay, spot dodge on the fireball. A little bit greedy with the misfinder. Fitison now taking to the skies. We haven't seen a lot of that.
But remember, not going to be a counter hit situation, so Fitison had to adjust the combo. That could maybe even have been death otherwise.
Yeah, honestly, spent the 50 on.
I mean, I think this is the best Fairy Grim has been. Can't just spam ult bionic arm.
And it also hits behind Siegfried. One of the better anti-airs for that. It does have some slow startup if you want to pretend like there's
I'm surprised he's not anti-airing.
If you want to be charitable about it, but finally a little bit of momentum on Fitison's side. The charge on the EX bomb, but a clean spot dodge from Zippy.
Oh, he tried. He should have been able to block there.
Going for a dragon punch, and again, attempting to get these counter hit 5Hs, right?
Oh,
that is the one thing you
that was so cool. He tried to catch throw tech with that.
Even the ultimate startup
that's cursed. Good anti-air.
Sniped out of the skies for Zippy.
Yeah, and Zippy converting off it straight into combo limit now. One's got the pressure. Remember though, Zippy having way less BP. The amount of damage.
Nice fuzzy mash.
It may not matter.
Yeah, the walk back on the fuzzy mask just to make sure we get a button tech, but no throw to be seen. Instead, it's a counter hit starter.
Are you dead?
BP right back.
Only gonna get one because it is the Skybound art, and it's not gonna do it, right?
Yeah,
no.
A sliver left here for Fitizen. But now one button tech puts you in chip damage territory.
He could have SSBA'd. I'm really surprised he didn't.
No SSBA to be seen.
Yeah, it just built the meter, and I don't think Fitizen was going to think it was going to build the meter. Oh, just a little bit too early on that dodge. That's going to allow Fitizen to start
one
moving
chance.
forward. We're close to the ultimate Dragon Punch being available for Zippy. Oh,
Yeah,
yes!
that was good. That was good.
Reaction.
But like now,
Down, no cinematic, but now
oh, he's one throw away from death.
Wearing away at Zippy's
DP?
50% for a huge.
Oh! Okay, that was clean. That was clean.
Incredible.
Nah. That was good. That was good. That was good.
I know that you know, but we got 6 more lanes.
All right, you know what?
Into Dante's Inferno.
Fizim, I got this.
Rolling his eyes because he's like, man, I did that 5 times to get out of group stages. Now it's happening to me and loses top 8.
Oh, wow.
Hey, you know, you may be good at it, but do you think
It was the weight that like threw me off.
That's what fighting games are all about.
All right, the ultimate skill.
Oh, he's bro. I feel like Fizim got all the momentum now.
Now Zippy fights back.
Yeah, with the 6XL of their own, is going to be having 27 wall bounces coming in right now. All the way to the other side of the corner. It may not be huge damage, but it is.
Bro, Zippy literally never goes for elemental release. That's so funny to me.
Yeah, was it
he missed it.
Believe in it just like last time.
Yeah.
It still got the counter.
Oh, he should be dead, right?
Close counter hit, got that close M. It's gonna be able to get.
Oh no, never mind.
Not enough meter to be able to finish it off, but you have to be scared.
I can't believe he couldn't kill with Raging Strike twice.
Not quite able to get the 100, but
Nice.
Ooh. All right, a throw for Fitizen. 3 rounds in a row now.
Yeah, normally you see a ton of throws out of 6 lead players, but Zippy has basically made it so that throws is just not an offensive game that can really make things happen for this set up until now, really.
It's interesting because I ran probably like a 1st to 10 against Zippy, and he always went for elemental release as of like 2 weeks ago when I played him. So, yeah, obviously he changed his decision making pretty recently.
Only to run a back throw. Fitizen feeling the confidence now, charging the EX bump right in Zippy's face.
I still think you should almost always go for it if you're in the corner, but you know that is the 10% damage nerf kind of hurts. That was clean. You're dead. Wait, why didn't you Raging Strike? Oh,
should be able to catch that.
This is tragic.
Fully animates here. So what is the knockdown pressure?
Yeah, I thought we had time for a safe jab. That could have been
2 throws, you're dead.
100 with no BP to your name. SSBA off of the chip damage, but Shimmin with the 2 and 2.
That's clean. That's clean. That's clean.
Yeah, the Siegfried classic. He's got those long dances.
Damn, 2-2. This is actually looking like gap on both parts.
Because it is going to lead.
Yeah, Zippy chugged that water, man. You got to bounce back.
Getting back in there.
Yeah, take a second with the rehydration. Give yourself some time to reassess.
I feel like Fizzen got all the momentum.
Was not looking.
But Zippy can definitely clutch it.
The 6XLs, the whip punish, everything from Zippy was being placed immaculately. But now, Fitizen is starting to bring a little bit of that own 6XL pressure to the game.
I guess by this match be crazy.
Starting to put Zippy into more and more poor situations. So you see that Zippy is kind of hanging back a little bit more.
Ooh. Okay, run up spot dodge, avoids the firewall, only to get jumped over. Fitizen now with corner pressure.
Yeah, corner pressure notwithstanding anymore due to that dashing L.
Zippy
finding the right time.
The B&B, he always cashes out, huh? That's very interesting.
Just trying to keep you at bay with the far L. Okay, wait for the 6XM, no punish.
Okay, yep.
Just do it.
No, elemental
trying to bait DP. Oh wow. I feel like Zippy's starting to like bait DP a little too hard. He hasn't DP'd in like forever.
One of the better 2Ms, but it's not going to matter with that far L from Sandalphon being as far as it is, being able to combo off of just about any range.
Walk it back, just trying to see if we bite off of a delay DP, but Fitizen takes his turn out of the corner. 100 meter available for an SSBA.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so tragic.
That worked out so well for Zippy. Not this time, unfortunately.
Exactly, a reversal of fate right now.
Okay. Nice catch. You should be dead.
Now, it doesn't have another Raging Strike, Raging Chain.
Yeah, that was good.
It does have the rest of the cooldowns. Zippy is going to be able to take that, and we are on set point here.
Yeah, that was all we had left. Zippy 1 round away from ending Fitizen's run.
Oh, good spot dodge. Wow.
Yeah,
nice TP.
The invincible, right? Having to get through.
Yeah, he keeps trying to bait. Oh, he finally baited. It didn't work.
There from Zippy, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Zippy looking for the sword of Damocles on that jump out, allowing for Fitizen to get away.
Okay, charge the firewall after the 2U, spaced out.
Wait, what was that?
That raging strike is
I think he thought it was going to hit.
That's exactly what Zippy needed. Puts you into the corner off of all these wall bounces.
Yes. So, and
okay. He conditioned Fitizen.
But what's most important is that you have to
think he's never going to meaty.
The BC and right back at you. They're both taking extra damage from anything now.
Just go for a safe chip.
Oh,
that was good. But you. I feel like if you confirm the SSBA, that's what you should have done.
Just to be able to get back into contention for not taking extra damage.
Yep. Charge off of the EX bonk. No frame trap to be found.
But you're now one hit away from dead. Oh, that was good.
The SSBA available on both sides.
Yeah,
wait, final game? I feel like Fitizen could do this.
Needs one more round just to be able to stay alive, whereas Zippy needs to close it out on this one.
Oh, they both dash out at the same time.
Right here. Paradise lost. Zippy popping
What was that?
Started b-boying the breakdown as soon as the SSBA.
What was that pop off? Okay.
Sending Fitizen home at 7.
He just fell.
Oh my goodness. Zippy,
that was crazy.
Thinking that he was going to be able to make it out of the group stages has now changed that around.
Fifth, huh?
Here. Amazing work.
Yeah, literally both 6XL and Zippy was like 1 frame faster. Kind of funny.
Yeah, congrats to Fitizen making it this far.
Call me as who I enjoy playing most of Reverse the Souls. I don't know. I like Ikaku.
Down and out just because Fitizen is down.
It's like what cheap shit that I like doing the most in Bleach. Yamamoto is kind of fun too.
Watching this next set with bated breaths, right? Fighting the winner.
666 IRL.
We got rookies versus Monarch up next, and if that Matera is able to take it, might not feel too comfortable.
All right, but yeah, if you guys haven't seen this, kind of crazy. So what happened? TLDR of what happened.
But some words from
and that is a quick 2-0.
So 2-0. There's 1 game left. I don't know quite what happened. Yeah. But he touches a stick. he's like shaking.
Something? Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a bit of malfunction going on, but some words from Oito did look very.
Oh, he kept disconnecting his controller, reconnecting. Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. But yeah, 2 GB has a really weird controller. And I don't know if there's like some language barrier use, but like why would he like put hands on him, you know? It's kind of weird. I don't know. Definitely kind of a crash. I look how like bad he's shaking too. Like I don't understand. That's kind of like I don't know if there's like some bad blood or what. Apparently there's rumors circulating that like he thought that 2 GB controller might be illegal. And yeah, I don't know, but definitely weird. Definitely weird. And if you guys haven't seen the controller, like it does make sense. Like you'd look at this and be like, what the fuck? Like, is this really legal? And there are some controllers that you'd like have to like pull out and then push back in so it doesn't like disconnect you. Yeah, I agree with Majin Obama. It's like, yeah, the stick is cringe and like people should communicate better, but like you don't have to act like that, right? Like I don't think you don't put hands on another person, like just in general. Ojito been a weirdo for years. Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard of this player beforehand, but 2 GB say apologize. That's good. Yeah, I mean, I get it. And like nerves, like he looked really nervous, right? So like he could have like been having like a panic attack or something. Like that's kind of what it looks like to me. Is like he's like it honestly looks like he's like having a panic attack by like how much he's shaking, right? And like when you have a panic attack, you don't like you're not really thinking straight. Like this is what happened. Look at like see look they. My wife saw this and just laughed.
I'm not laughing at him. I'm sorry. I'm laughing at him.
What are your thoughts on this, wife of phone?
It's the eye drops. Tell him to get the box eye drops. Then he'll win.
Okay, maybe his eyes are dry. That's what my wife said.
Eyes are dry.
Yeah, this going to be the dichotomy of matchups. Oh my God, he's got the notebook in the picture.
Wait, that's so sick. I
Let's
actually did
go.
not realize. His outfit also kind of matches the notepad. That is so sick.
You know, it's
Why does he have a notepad? This looks like the notepad he had for like 10 years, bro.
The off-white kind of matches the cardboard backing of the notepad. I'm like, nothing is uncalculated for this Monarch guy, man.
No,
He said he's trying to guess. That's the Death Note.
both a zoner and a very heavy rushdown
That looks
player.
like my shopping.
That one caught me off guard.
notepad when I go
So sick.
Write
But
down
like you mentioned,
my
right? Of course,
stuff.
Matera looking a lot better in V2.0. All of these arrows, all of the H normals as well, feeling a lot faster. And you know,
I mean, it's kind of cool they matched the Death Note in color.
so I wonder if rookies
Like, his fit matched the Death Note.
studying to figure out what Monarch kind of leans into. Of course,
You know, Hotashi used to do that. Hotashi used to carry around a Death Note. The real ones know.
the H versions to try.
Hotashi used to carry around like a Death Note, and like if he beat you, he put his name, your name, in like the Death Note.
Studied players, so whatever is in store has got to be somewhere.
So maybe that's what Monarch's doing.
In that notepad, whatever you want to call it. It's just, it's something that.
Yeah, I'm dead ass. I'm actually dead ass, bro. He used to carry around a notebook of like all the people he beat.
2024 champion, right?
I literally cannot make that up. This is before like Hotashi streamed or anything.
Whatever you have in terms of tournament footage, right?
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot to study, but how have these?
Yeah, it's definitely like some anime protagonist shit.
We're gonna check our buttons to make sure everything is all good before we head on into things. You think that notepad?
Wait, Lily Pichu streaming fighting games?
To have fun. Good luck, buddy.
Lily's grinding for next year's Arc World Tour. That's crazy, bro.
You're right. You're right.
I respect it. You know, very interesting thing. Me and Lily were supposed to do a sponsored stream today for Guilty Gear for like a watch party. And I don't know, something fell through, but Lily's not doing it anymore. So I'm doing a watch party with like a few other people.
They got so strong so fast.
It would have been sick to do like a sponsor stream with her.
A player who could, you know, they could make top 64 or whatever.
But instead, she's just playing Guilty Gear. I don't know what happened. She
Strongest players in North America for the game has decided to shift that skill set.
she's just playing Guilty Gear instead, not sponsored.
You can see why.
Exactly. Definitely played a solid amount.
She's
of
yeah.
as well, but
She's like I'd rather play Guilty Gear for free than watch it for money.
taking all of those fundamentals into Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising as we head on
Well,
into it.
okay, so Matera, if you guys don't know, Matera got like hella buffed. Well, not hella buffed, but like pretty buffed in the last patch.
The face of your spirit.
Exactly.
And this matchup used to be like 7-3, but now it's probably like pretty even. So I'm really curious to see how this looks.
Versus rookies.
That's right. So again, the dichotomy of player styles, the dichotomy of game styles. Heavy offense, heavy zoning.
I think it's pretty even now. What's a good resource to learn? I got you, my YouTube. I actually do have some pretty good Grand Blue guides.
Pretty rare for Monarch to have gotten jumped in, and it was
If you haven't watched, I only have like a few, but like if you haven't watched them, that's probably like the best place to start.
Looking for that 2H, maybe thinking it would be an air stall to look for a delay, but instead just going through layer 1 to keep things.
And then like I think Dustloop has some stuff too. Like bro, that oh, I missed the combo.
A bit too far on the Zephyr jump, unfortunately. Still stopping the ultimate claws. Oh, you're
Oh, I missed the combo, bro. These guys both dropped 2 combos. Like
ultimate empty hand just worked out so well in Rookie's favor. Not only 1 BP for Monarch.
yeah, that's the idea. You have to spot dodge it and then you're plus.
That shows that they have the knowledge, but maybe a little bit too antsy.
One of the things that made this matchup a lot better is Six now has like what, like 15% less HP than before. Oh, he dropped. Oh, he thought he had BC. Oh, that's cursed.
Unfortunate there for Monarch. Rookies, on the other hand, is going to take that one to the.
Yeah, 6 is still good though.
And I think you're right? Looking for the Raging Strike confirmed, just to slow things down, go for the tournament combos, and realize we spent it all on the Brave counter. Now 5 elements.
Oh, also, if you're if you're new to Grand Blue, never do motion inputs. Always do the easy inputs. It's just as good. And like most top players only do. Now I put this. Do easy inputs like 90% of the time. It's basically like modern controls, but they're actually good. Oh, that's cursed.
Oh man, we lost so much space off of this.
Bro, he need to update the notebook. That move is so stupid. I'm surprised he doesn't check after that. It is minus. Oh, that was sick. Hey, super. No super? Oh, okay. He just wants the Oki instead. That is so much chip. What the fuck?
Still got it though.
Almost had the AUP, but
bro,
does the job. A scary
that where'd all his health go? What the fuck?
They jumped into that ultimate butterfly. That was death territory. Unfortunately, though, Rookie still ended up having to lose to that.
Yeah. All right. Tap to the 6XL. Back throw to set the butterfly.
Okay, setting up. Butterfly pressure right now is going to go for the Great Fall. And just staying outside of Thunder Flash range, right? Trying to make sure that that's not an option.
Yeah.
Oh, good mash.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's a mix-up.
It's not going to be the longest combo, but again, a clean knockdown off the ultimate.
Oh, he tried the bait parry.
But the back throw gets super jumped out.
But why did he should have super jumped back.
Yeah.
But whatever the case may be,
I think he tried to do TK arrow and he just dropped it.
Finally finds the 6XL.
It's the only thing I could think of.
To make your way through on Rookie's side.
This.
Can you block
Oh, what?
Throw it.
That works?
There we go. The install just keeping the combo going as long.
Bro, what?
More touch here. Monarch, 2 DPs in tow.
Never seen that shit.
It could be enough.
Yeah, you know, that's the optimal way to do it because once...
Nah!
The air, but the jump over right there. It's got resources.
The notebook!
He's got to be able to finish it off this
That was high level as hell.
There we go.
Holy shit.
We had no BP to kill, but now just enough.
The hop on reaction to beat that.
Yeah, always got to double check.
Wait, that whole clip was kind of insane, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
The difference between your W or the opponent's. And so, yes, a game up Monarch to start here versus one of the scariest offensive.
Is this on YouTube, by the way?
In the bracket.
Yeah, and Rookie's taking a second to recompose on the stage as well. Of course, going to be a lot of pressure, especially when your tournament life is on the line, but you have the full first to 3 to try and make it back. Now, game number 2.
And you're going to see a lot of that FRL just to try to stop things, but that's why Rookie's going to the jump.
There we go, a couple close out juggles in the corner off of the triple attack. Ooh, caught out the Brave counter attempt. I love the stall off of that H-gate.
You know, we've been seeing so many people going for Brave counter attempts, namely Seahawks players, right? Because they have so many different ways to do counter attempts.
All right, ultimate dive kick. Rookies, whatever you thought of the game plan between that.
Okay. Maybe he sniped the notebook. What the hell?
No scars on the body, coming in with just a great game plan for the rest of it.
Ooh, looking for the dive kick, but instead the fadeaway arrow isn't enough to keep you away. That EX empty hand.
I want to do like a summary of Guilty Gear and Grand Blue for the YouTube. So I think I'm gonna like, if there's like really hype clips like that, I want to make sure I record them. Plus that Fizz and DP clip.
Final active frame of the Hell's Gate, just threading the needle here for Rookies.
The Tororo notebook. Everyone they're fucking.
Trying to use the empty hand to bait out either a Raging Strike or a throw, whichever would have been great. However,
wait, where'd all his BP go? Wait, that was good avoidance.
Wait, that L parry was so smart, taking to the skies and able to avoid the butterfly pressure as well.
Nice.
It's going to be enough to truly escape the corner. Monarch keeping the onslaught up.
Oh, that's such a good anti-air. Bro, Matera just chunks so much damage out now.
And you are seeing why here. Now Thunderflash is back up, so we could see that one more time. That escape.
Bro, what is this? Bro, look at his health. Where does health go?
When I saw that back, that's the triple. Still not getting caught up by the U dive kick. I'm scared of the ultimate Rekka, but Rookie.
Yeah, that chip is insane. And the fact that they made the fireballs like even faster. Kind of crazy. Like, it's so hard to react. He's just getting clipped by random fireballs more.
There is run recovery in this game.
Yeah, exactly. You can't dash block.
I got buffs like actually pretty sick.
Making your way over the Zephyr. The short hop to go.
But Monarch is kind of cooking.
Yeah, we saw the attempt at that earlier in the set. It failed, but this time is showing those notes.
Okay, the walk on the H gate didn't want to have to run into it and break your own combo, but still built up the space that you need.
Yeah. Ultimate empty hand is always going to be prevalent if you're shooting fireballs, so Monarch not ready for it this time.
Still pretty good.
Yeah. Still got 50.
Oh, good catch on the tech.
The attempt of Fuzzy Mash, the counter hit starter from Rookies. We're going to even up the BP situation and then some.
Oh, no, opts to not go for the Skybound Art because wants the Shadow Clone Super, okay?
Shadow Clone.
AWT has been the tour of installs.
Oh my god, he keeps doing it. You're dead.
We build up the 100 off of
Super. Oh, or not.
But instead, it's Raging Chain to keep it clean.
Damn, this is... Oh,
he called it tournament combos, and that's why you are...
Does he consult the notebook mid-match? Oh, he has the notebook open. Right there, you can see it. And right next to his left shoulder. He's just looking at... Oh, he's actually looking at the notebook. You can see. That's what he's looking at right now.
But the next 2 times, pivotal.
That's crazy.
You see Rookies, he's checking the notes right now.
Bro, if he could read English right now, he would like actually cook Monarch.
/5U.
I mean, a lot of people carry notes on their phone.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's looking at his kid, you know, trying to draw inspiration.
But is that empty?
Yeah, I was right.
Oh, you were right. You're right. Scanning through the photo gallery.
Hard read.
If we're gonna reverse sweep for anyone, it's for the.
Aw, he's showing off his kid.
Do you have it in you?
Yeah, I guess so.
We're gonna pull out all the love. Yeah, you can see the power.
That's cute. Oh, if he wins this, I'm having a kid right now.
If no one else is cheering you on, that cat.
But only if he wins. Show me the power, Rookies. If you can win 100K, I think it's time. Yeah, on stream. It's time. I'm gonna be convinced.
Yeah, you know, you want to try to get the Thunder Flash, or you know, you'd much rather get the ultimate skill. And
wait, it's working.
Love this as well.
All right, rough start here for Rookies, but still finding a good read on the defensive options from Monarch. A little more antsy than we've seen previously.
Okay, well, the mash out right there is going to be able to get away. Monarch knowing when to press buttons to leave.
Yep. I like the walk forward down back again. The threat of that ultimate Rekka is so.
Oh, good bait. No.
No punish on the whiff UDP.
Yeah, that might come back.
What the fuck?
Stoicism right there on the attempted shimmies.
Yeah. Can we make our way in? Just trying to catch these backdashes, which Monarch is so comfortable.
Oh, wait, that's so good. He caught the hop.
Clean tech, the ultimate for all.
Wait. There might be something happening, kid.
Yeah, Seahawks known to be the fastest character that ever lived and showed it right there with the startup of the ultimate claw.
Rapidly approaching your location. I hired this.
The kid buff, yeah.
One round up. Can we make it a game?
Ricky's heard me.
Ooh, yeah, try to go for the anti-air right there.
Ricky's trying to get me banned on Twitch. That's funny.
Can't stop me from anti-airing you twice if your skill is on cooldown.
Yep, don't stop me now. The roll through the H arrow.
Okay, Butterfly not active yet. Yeah. And I mean, you notice Monarch was not even pressing anything because Empty Hand was available.
Yeah.
Didn't want to get caught counter hit.
Exactly. Even if the detonation you already know is going to be so far past it, didn't get caught by the ultimate empty hand. Now it's a clean knockdown in ultimate arrow. Monarch still a 50-meter deficit.
Nice! Use the crouch light to make sure that they were under the Hell's Gate.
Yep. A clean low profile coming up from Monarch. Now we pull up to the
Okay, maybe never mind. Not having a kid.
Monarch on set point.
Rookies, you're literally choosing the course of my life right now.
Conversions here.
Here, Rookies, this could be your last chance to stay alive.
Oh no, wait.
Straight out of the sky, straight above.
Never mind, we're going child free.
Parallel of the beginning.
It's not looking good.
Failed to do that, and this time had succeeded.
Oh, that was a good bait.
Fates episode catching me with the counter hit on the jump back.
Oh,
wait, that was cute though.
Wait for the possibility of BC. There's still one more available. Monarch is looking for it intently.
Oh, what a confirm.
The shimmy has been done one too many times and
No super?
That's no U-Record to be seen instead. That far L brought us back to mid-screen, but now tracked with the ultimate butterfly. Monarch seals Rookie's fate with the 3-1. All things start with Monarch doing ultimate butterfly. And
yeah, he just closes the notebook. That's savage.
Taking Rookies down.
No pop-off. He's just go.
Yeah.
That was a hard-fought battle right there from Rookies.
A clean 3-0.
He should have been looking at pictures of his kid mid-match. He didn't get powered up enough.
All the way out from Japan, did it for the fam.
Yep.
Not the only Japanese player.
All right, it's time. I need to subscribe to, what is it, like Reddit child free?
Also, still a 6 waiting in the.
All right, time to join. Rookies, sorry, bro. It's not meant to be.
Everybody expects it to be in winners finals, maybe, but it's definitely there right now. And so Monarch, if they're able to make it,
I don't know. Ranks you won Tekken World Tour. Bought diapers for his kid. I think there's still some reason to have a kid, you know.
This, top 4 to try and crown our Arc World Tour Finals 2024.
I'm banned. Don't worry about it.
Yes, that's right. But before we do that, we're gonna have to take a quick break to set up the next set of matches. So do not go anywhere. We will be right back with more of your top 8.
I think it probably is. Kid or no kid? You're basically asking, do you want me to win? Do you want me to win Arc World Tour or not? That's crazy. Does a kid, we'll change the poll, make you better at fighting games? No. Sure. We'll see what chat says. I need to make a sponsored post real quick. All right, hashtag sponsor. All right. Can make it better fighting games. At least it's somewhat split. Somewhat split. Showing drain your skills. Wait, who are the 20 people? The 21 people that said yes. Have I seen the vid of that guy's boring routine? Bro, that shit is crazy. I'll probably just refresh Twitter and I'll find it. I honestly think kids like obviously it takes a little bit of time, but the more I think about it, like I think it like if you're goated, it doesn't matter if you have kids or not. Oh, it depends on if it's an even number of kids or odd number of kids. Makes sense. Yeah, for all you guys know, rookies wouldn't have made a. Oh, there we go. Yeah. This is what rookies should have done. I think if rookies look up like this, I think he would have won Arc World Tour.
Officially licensed FGC merch by so we're gonna be serious about the Lord's business. Merch.10.gg.
Why is he so upset? This, I mean, I assume this is parody, right? Like, there's no way. Like, why does he take 4 minutes? Like, what does he do between those 10 minutes? Every time I watch this, it just gets worse and worse. I've seen this at least my 3rd time watching it. Imbustine, appreciate the prime. No, I think this guy's an influencer. You're supposed to get inspired by him. Why is he brush the banana on his face? Do people actually do that?
Bro, we gotta go ahead and get in at least 10,000.
6 hours of bullshit until he gets to work. And then the water. Another bottle of water, bro. Yeah, this shit's actually crazy. Wait, was Rolly? What do you mean he showers with his Rolly on? What does that mean? I missed that part. What the fuck is a Rolly? Oh, Rolex. I got it. I mean, I shower with my, Oh, yeah, you're right. Damn, that's crazy. You guys are sleuths. I missed the Gamera match. I actually kind of want to go back and watch it. For like the 5 minutes I have. Wait. Do I have a YouTube link? Oh, I don't have the YouTube link. Yeah, mouth tape is supposed to like help you sleep more optimally. I don't know if it actually works. I feel like I don't think I could get like literally get to sleep with mouth tape on. It seems really hard to do.
Welcome back, Skyfarers. We are here with more Granblue versus Rising top 8. Now, we had such an excellent set of matches just to figure out the rest of this, but we are not done yet. There's so much tournament to go. I'm Ebonic Plague, and I am joined here by my good man, JT.
What's good? What's poppin', everyone? We're back here in some Granblue action, but let's take a second and look at this bracket to see how we got here.
That's right. At the very beginning,
Gamera at least took a game off Rizayo. I think Tororo is gonna. I think Gamera's gonna bring it back. I can't see Gamera losing to Zippy, but we'll see.
Of course, in the loser side,
maybe he's mind fucked.
Monarch, and up next, I believe, is Gamera versus Zippy.
Yes, that's right. Gamera and Zippy. Now, Gamera and.
Oh, we should do predictions. How did I forget?
Traveled left and right for pretty much every Granblue Fantasy versus Rising tournament they possibly could throughout. Well, I mean, both, you know, Japan, NA, even further, right? They've gone to tournaments outside of both of those regions, etc. And because of that, that is one of the reasons why they're here, and that is one of the reasons why there are people to look at.
Exactly. Both of these games.
I think I got Gamera, and Monarch was looking too good.
Let me show you how it's really done down here in the loser's side.
Yes, yes. This is the old guard versus the new guard.
Yes, exactly.
Straight and true. And so now we're gonna figure out how your neutral really is.
Exactly. Both of these gamers unafraid to swap off. I wouldn't call them characters.
Guilty is after.
But still, the solid fundamentals to transfer between all of these characters beyond the cast. I mean, we've been tearing it up on the.
We have Granblue, and then we have to watch the anime, I think.
Some doubts when Zippy was saying, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna swap off the Lucilius." Of course, not quite as strong in this version.
Are they gonna do a concert like last year? Because I think the concert was like
and staying alive in the loser's side. So
probably the coolest thing they did last year.
What Zippy himself even thinks of Sandalfod. He's been doing very well with the character because, well, I'll leave it to Zippy to tell you what Zippy thinks of Sandalfod.
The anime thing is only for people there, so we're just like,
yeah, I'm not repeating that.
are we just chilling?
I'm not repeating that on camera.
But he looks confident up there. Look at that smile.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's what's important, right? Is you gotta believe in victory here in Granblue Fantasy versus Rising.
Exactly.
Zippy definitely believing in victory. Gamera, though, coming in with the final boss.
Oh, they might show Galleon. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
See those prayer hands on the PR photo.
No,
Like, I'm praying this is not my
I mean,
boss.
maybe they tease it though.
Make it to season 2, please.
I think they showed something.
Well, we're in season 2, luckily.
I guess he's made it that far, but let's see how
They showed something for
they
Uni.
stay alive in the loser's side. Our next match, Gamera versus Zippy.
Well, you guys need to put points on Zippy. Zippy's like, I would give it like 60-40 odds. Gamera wins. You guys are sleeping on Zippy. This is like, someone's about to get finesse, bro. That's a value bet right there.
You already know, as soon as she mentioned Lucilius' name, a single tear
Hey,
down his cheek.
why'd you guys bet so much? Not Gamera's not favored.
Personal. Let me pull up with a 6XL, but instead, it's the Farrell to find first blood.
That's crazy.
Zippy may not have
Y'all played
Lucilius under
yourself.
the belt right now, the characters that they qualified with, but they do have the wind element behind them. Using elemental release for one of the first times probably wants that movement speed, right?
Yeah, I think you have to use wind in this because like
now, even just a
it's literally like
does so much damage, 20% on top of, you know, if we use those brave counters, that extra damage modifier. Really wants mobility. Haven't seen any of the air.
you need the mobility and then you can like pressure.
Is contesting so well.
Yeah, that's the
Yo,
big
Shark
thing.
Octopus 420. Appreciate the prime. Also, yeah, Ebiston. Appreciate the prime too.
So much faster is one of the reasons why he's stuck to win. And yeah, you're
Yeah, I think you need wind in this matchup.
good matchup specificity we're seeing.
Yeah, knew that Gamera might be in the.
Oh, what a whiff punch. Nah, that was good.
This early, but SBA to put you just barely
Yo,
in
Love God, what up, what up?
Yeah, I mean, even if you didn't know
I see you guys are playing Bleach. Hope you had a good stream. Funny Rec, appreciate the prime.
Just in case.
Yeah, I did. I literally did 2 Street Fighter 6 coaching sessions like right before the stream.
Again, just trying to throw this onslaught of fireballs, making it so that Gamera cannot feel comfortable throwing out the EX pillar.
Yeah, I mean, look at the ranges that Zippy's
Look how much damage that throw did.
such a prominent factor in this matchup.
Oh, that's a cute setup.
Ultimate pillar just to be able to get in.
Yeah, exactly. Just wanted to secure the Okies.
Hawk
I
Tua.
cannot pin the Zippy guy down. The extra mobility has
What?
done so much.
People called it Hawk Tua when I was playing this character on stream.
But just outside of the range that Zippy wanted to be.
That's so cursed.
Getting caught by the ultimate fireball.
And normally,
People called that move Hawk Tua on stream when I was playing for Susia, but like she got canceled, right? So we don't call it Hawk Tua anymore, right? Because she fucked up with the Hawk Tua coin.
Just being in the elemental state, can't even imagine how much extra off the BP being lost.
Exactly. Ooh.
Okay,
Wait.
elemental release, so you can't get a combo off that, but it does put the opponent much.
Wait, what a combo? What the fuck?
Knocked down. Didn't decide to refresh the stock though on that install.
Yep. No reason to do it right now. It's trying to stay nice and safe. Goes for fire this time. Interesting.
What was that? Wake up.
A little bit better of a matchup. Elemental release for the guard crush plus frames.
Oh.
Good spot dodge.
From the Lariat on that one is not going to be able to make offensive pressure happen.
I'm so scared to like. Oh, that was a good punish.
Finding the way out with the 2L.
I'm so scared to like spot dodge. Bro, that is full quarter carry.
No, just barely a little bit too far from the corner for that far L to connect.
Now Gamera being able to push away with the BC here, has gotten the throw. Not too many of those have shown, but they've been crucial in being able to push Zippy out of the range that he likes to be in.
Yeah, trying to bait out a BC or an ultimate DP from Zippy, but
GG's.
found, but the counter hit
This matchup's trash, bro.
Say it with your
This is at least a 6-4.
Yeah, you want to talk about
I actually feel kind of bad for Zippy.
scares from other characters.
Yep.
This character has one, and it doesn't even require 50% sometimes.
Exactly. A terrifying thing to have to look out for. That lariat is so scary. We've actually seen some players.
MSU Studios appreciate the Prime.
In the pressure of being on loser's side, the big stage as well. You cannot call that a consistent reaction.
No, I mean, especially considering Gamera has been using it in such varied timings, right?
Yes. Yeah.
You don't know exactly when it's about to come out.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you can see that Zippy is not a person that we've seen have bad reactions. We
Yeah.
know he's actually got great reactions.
My wife made me a meatball sub. It's actually really good.
You know, get around that very easily.
Yeah.
Gamera is doing something.
Yo, Lagos, appreciate the Prime as well.
Over like a 9 a.m. coffee that it's a
Good throw.
16-frame lariat.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Even with the zoomer reactions, rather.
Did he give up on wind?
Setting up the fireball, clean spot dodge from Gamera to set up that EX orb.
No wind? Oh, there we go. That's the wind.
Back to the wind setup right here. Had used that full
I
screen
just
nature
released,
to
though.
do it, but elemental release guard crush is going to take it away. Still getting the 6-6L. No.
Oh, he thought he had cooldown.
Gamera recognizing it and pressing buttons directly after.
Yeah, failed the nature check, failed the 6XL check. Now you're eating all this damage in the corner. 50% for an ultimate pillar ender here on Gamera's side.
Yeah, it's going to be able to get your
Does
stock
she
back.
know?
Look at that damage.
We'll see, we'll see.
Gamera using everything.
Maybe Gamera's a kid.
Not biting so far. Good
Just
block.
walk up slowly and throw. I mean, that dash acceleration is so tricky. Even being back at the mid-screen, Gamera so ahead in this round on the HP.
Yeah, already with a free BC to get back just before the H Fireball came out. Was able to get the 6XL. It's going to use as many resources as possible on this due to the fact that they most likely want, the BP back. Paradise lost.
Close H, SSBA just drained the BP. Like you said, Gamera still has that UDP available if we want to try and escape, but even without that counter hit starter, it should be a kill for Zippy if we get the read on the timing.
Safe jump right there. No BP there from Gamera to be able to get out of that, so the safe jump was perfect.
Yep. Wait it out.
I mean, Zippy should win
That
this.
was a scary send on the misfire.
No good spot. One of the things that Zippy's doing really impressive right now.
Like Gamera was trying to recreate the situation. Knew that Zippy wanted to go for the win.
Bro, stocking up is so risky. Holy shit.
Very beginning of this exact round.
Yep. Clip this young angel's wings.
One of the things Zippy's doing really well, though, is he's not spot dodging. He's spot dodging the right ult moves. A lot of people, they see blue and they just like spam spot dodge. But Zippy's like, he's reacting really well to the right ones.
There we go. The deep dash 2L, but no fuzzy to be checked.
Yep, with punish right there. Trying to go for the sweep, but just a little too close. Yeah, honestly, with Versusia, things that you think might be spaced correctly are just actually a little bit inside her range.
Yeah, exactly. Such a threat, especially with that tracking EX pillar, and these normals are so good at holding.
Oh, he just got hit holding forward?
6XL from back out of the corner is Zippy.
Yeah, it may not be as prevalent as the previous match.
Wait, why did he do that?
We're going to get as many wall bounces as humanly possible.
Man, that didn't seem worth it.
Yes, the 5L from so far away, dictating the pace.
Are you dead?
Deep dash against someone with a 5L like that. I mean, Gamera has been playing it so patient early on, but now.
Wait, you are dead. Nah.
On the board, and look, light work, no reaction.
I mean, that's Gamera, though. You think this man just wants to go to bed after pretty much every match, right?
Exactly,
Like,
yeah.
he could be
That's
fighting
cool.
for his life, and he'd be like, oh, I wish I was in bed right now.
I'd like to win as soon as possible. I want to head back to the hotel.
I did play Granblue in Japan. It's really interesting.
Out Zippy just yet.
I thought they played pretty similar.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're hilarious. You're very funny.
But yeah, this is actually a good idea. You're kind of getting fucked on Sandy.
For the one time?
We need to calm down on all that.
Yeah, to be honest, I only played Granblue in Japan for like a couple hours, so I can't really say like there's much of a difference.
Like trolling. It looks like it's a maybe.
Yeah.
Other than I ran into like a lot of weird characters.
We're back to old reliable here.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you do have a lot of.
But it's kind of hard to say. I need more data points to like tell you the definitive differences between the regions.
Versusia, Sandalphon, we are continuing on with this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, at the pace that Gamera has been, dictating this entire round.
Am I booked out till mid-May? Yeah, probably.
The character that requires so much patience.
Yeah, my coaching gets booked out pretty quick.
Yeah, Gamera's not trying to get back into that zoning war that was there before because it was just a losing war. It was not a good battle.
Yeah.
And so you can see that.
Ooh, okay. Able to walk and block the misfire. Not too much space lost.
Oh, got the ultimate, so yeah, you wanted to try to get your elements. I'm going to get mine.
Oh my god, and the misfire as well, just able to avoid the EX pillar. The spot dodge scooped up with a no escape throw.
Yeah, if that spot dodge was maybe a little bit earlier, would have been a tackleable throw, but not the case this time. And it is not the case that Zippy will be
okay.
Yeah, look to check with the fire.
Wait, are you dead?
50% for it,
You are dead. Oh my god, this character shits damage, bro.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons this character has so much damage potential. Is the output of damage.
I think the thing that gets me fucked up about Versusia the most is you would think Versusia like would have less health than like the cat. Versusia is one of the highest health characters in the game.
Who's next?
Okay, the tap out with the 2L. Just barely at that tipper range too. Just a deceptive amount of range for that.
She definitely does not need. I think Versusia is fine as she is, but she shouldn't have more health than like the rest of the cast.
Yeah. Walk it out again. That 5L so you know, safe to whip. The recovery so quick in the mid screen.
Yeah, Giant.
This is where Zippy has put in a lot of pressure, but no, finally with the bust out, Gamera has.
Yeah, I remember when Jayuna said day one this character is bomb tier. Good times.
Dragon punches may be rare, but
are you dead? Chat, does this kill? Oh no, he doesn't kill.
Close age, far age to punish this DP, and now
I think there was a combo there that killed.
At this meter, but just barely out of throw range here for Zippy.
Bye-bye. Damn.
There it is, going to be the 2M after.
GG.
Yeah, Gamera was very plus right there, and it's going to be taking Zippy out of the tournament.
So many things to look out for, and all of them lethal. Gamera moving on to losers semis, but can we give it one more hand for Zippy?
Zippy trying to.
I like how you guys all got finessed on the prediction.
The young hope of
60% Zippy. I think everyone put their points in at the last second, and like y'all kind of finessed yourselves. People trying to fucking game the system. Kind of funny.
Boss is a very difficult thing to defeat, but you know it is not difficult. It is not difficult for you to be voting for your player of the day, because all you have to do is head over to arcsystemworks.com/AWT day 3, and you can vote for any player.
Who we got? It's.
I'm not just talking about Grand Blue fans.
Oh, Monarch.
I'm talking about Undernight, which you saw before.
Versus.
But also Guilty Gear Strive a little bit later.
Exactly, across all three of these
skill,
games.
yeah.
So make sure to show your favorite players some love, whether they made it to the grand finals or they put up a damn good fight in the loser's side.
Yes. I mean, hey, some of these players inspire me, even if they haven't made the.
Oh, that's smart. Thank you for running the ads, so we get like an hour break.
I'm gonna try to keep it civil when Monarch is.
Good call. Good call. I always forget to do that.
I remember you told him to that yesterday. He was like, "Don't say that." He's like, "But it's true. My liege, my king.
You could lose and I would still bow."
Exactly.
But
I think Monarch's gonna win.
This is the matchup that you had mentioned. Skill.
Bro, look how well he matches his college notebook.
And this is the prolific zoner.
Yeah, exactly. Been tearing it up in V2.0. Matera just so.
I think this match was probably Matera favorite too.
All the different trajectories and speeds of the arrows to try and keep you at bay. Yes, you have some of these armored moves. Yes, you have dash punch to try and look for the jump scare, but against the onslaught, how do we make our way in? Do we pull out the secondary Siegfried just in case, or do we stick with our guns on the Soras?
That's the hardest part about this whole thing too, because like his.
All right, look, how's Lily doing?
So ready to go, and yeah, you may want the best.
Game 2 Wazzler.
Okay,
bro, he's playing some guy named. She's playing some guy named Game 2 Wazzler. Is cursed.
Exactly.
But that is a button check, like we're talking.
We know
about,
it's on the brain. I'm sure even in the button check, he's considering, what am I feeling? What do I do?
Yeah, the thing is sometimes regardless of matchup, the character you're best with is still the correct pick, right?
Yes,
because
exactly.
you know how to get around stuff.
At least she's rising in level though. Love to see it.
Than anybody else on the planet.
Exactly. What is more important to you as that player? Where do your strengths lie? You know, utilizing your character.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually kind of curious. She's probably like 4-6 or something. Same stream sniper as Little Bussy, man. I could see it. Oh, she's still 4-3. Yeah. Sounds about right.
I mean, you know, in the 2.85 patch, there was one mechanic introduced that helped them get around fireballs, but that's gone now.
Exactly. Not something we're going to be seeing here.
I might coach her in Grand Blue. I think that'd make a banger vid. I need more excuses to like
run into this matchup.
Make Grand Blue content on the YouTube.
Especially with a lot of the players that, you know, especially got more into it with the launch of Rising. Maybe a lot more unfamiliar with Matera. Not super common, especially in V1.0 of the new version. But now just seeing her more and more.
Yeah, Lily played. Oh wait, why the fuck is Gamera? What the fuck? Wait, how'd that happen?
Exactly. You're seeing it on the big stage. I wouldn't be surprised if we inspire a new
Weird.
Flock of fledgling Matera players after this, but we will see.
Yeah, depending on who wins this tournament, online is going to be a run amok with whatever that character might be.
Exactly. We've seen World
You know who really wants a Grand Blue Slam?
But heading on into it, trying to stay alive. Skill versus Monarch for our next set.
Battle of the Zone.
Skara talked about it all the time. I think Skara mentioned the Sage Jam at least 5 times that he wants a Grand Blue Slam. Yeah, which is pretty cool. I mean, I'd be totally down for it. I co-signed Skara.
Okay, caught out of the dash punch. Didn't lose too much, you know, health or space for it, so not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, and I mean, it's kind of in now, right? It's even got the punish, no full conversion due to the distance, but at the very least, skill is in.
Yeah.
I don't think Skara's ever played Grand Blue.
BP, but still a 2-3 step process.
Yeah, I think it'd be such a good game, but the issue is I don't think Arxis will pay enough money to make it happen.
Okay, waited out past the butterfly and just waiting for it to pass on by. The ultimate dash.
Coaches you could find. I mean, like,
yeah, and it's also gonna put this.
You can just like name any random like content creators. Like you could do me, Brick, Zane.
Yep.
Anyone that has a stream, really.
Just looking for any detonation, even off of the
Sage Jam's getting paid? Of course. Bro, you don't think Sage Jam's like, you think he's doing it for free, bro?
Spending meter on the ultimate arrow, clean spot dodge, but rapidly running out of.
I mean, it is his literal job.
Skill's gonna need to rapidly approach the location if they're gonna be able to make it through this because the chip is now there. Tried to go for crossover.
Yeah.
I think accidentally.
Yeah, the first one he definitely lost money on, but like the whole point of like losing money on stuff is that you'll eventually make money, right? I mean, that's not a dig or anything. That's how fucking businesses work, right?
Yeah, I love Way to the World. Whatever rendition of Way to the World.
I mean, that's how my YouTube works, right? I lost money on my YouTube for a couple years so I could make money in the future.
Caught out by Zephyr.
Yep. Oh, but there it is. Oh, yes. Had not used the actual projectile. It used the normal, right? So less recovery and was able to dodge in time.
Yeah. It's an investment. Exactly.
Monarch here on that 50 meter, but that awareness isn't enough. Watch this.
Okay, punch the Stars ultimate. He's going to get the jump in. Okay, was just trying to go for the mid.
Nice.
And another throw right there. Not a ton of throws from skills earlier, right? So Monarch was not ready for it, teching basically nothing.
All right, around a piece here. Pretty slow starts from both sides. The far L just to try and catch any of that movement.
Huh?
Yeah, you know, it totally makes sense for skill.
Oh, they're playing Way of the World too. Love to see it. I know if I'm top 8 Arc World Tour Finals, the song I'm gonna go out to or play during my match is either that's so good. Is Way of the World or Existence for sure.
But again, it's a full 3 stocks on the BP diamonds.
Yeah, using that EX arrow to try and get skill.
Oh, Iron vs Saga is fire. I think if we can't watch the anime and we have like an hour of dead time, I'm just gonna play Iron vs Saga.
Tracking off the ultimate butterfly. How do we make our way in the full?
Oh, you're dead. That's so good. She gets all that, bro.
And Monarch takes game 1.
Yeah, that ultimate butterfly has been putting in so much work in every matchup that Monarch has played. Just utilizing it.
Yeah, someone have the schedule.
Might as well. I mean, especially because a lot
Bro,
of these,
I don't know if you guys saw, Nen Impact's coming out in 3 months, and they announced for Arc World Tour, there's no Nen Impact. So are they just like assuming it's like dead on arrival?
Works out so well with the 2H to start it off. Skill.
Bro, imagine Uni having a World Tour and not Nen Impact, bro. That's so fucking cursed.
Now you have to be able to get out of the corner on top of that.
He said, dude, help me. Trying to cross through.
I'm hoping they announce something in the future, but kind of weird that you announce your World Tour and not include Nen Impact.
Punch the Stars is going to be able to keep pushing that on block. It hasn't been a single hit, but at the very least you're getting that spacing. However, Monarch recognizing that far L is a pivotal tool in keeping you out. Got the anti-air. Is going to be able to get the W.
Oos. There we go. A little close age action to anti-air. Skill straight out of the skies. Another round on the board here for Monarch.
Bro, Matera looks like such a good character, bro.
Through and through. Finding a rush punch, though.
Okay, detonation not keeping you locked down for long. The 6XL challenge.
Okay, yeah, got the counter hit right there. Monarch trying to press to get out. Skill is going to love that. Going for the throw bait there on the ultimate.
Oh my God, finally in.
Okay, finally, yes. I was like, why is Matera doing more damage than the guy with like giant ass muscles? But all right, that was good.
Like that, Skill does that to him. He just gets in there and destroys him.
Have to lead these ambiguous staggers, these gaps to make it so that Skill doesn't feel, you know, super comfortable committing.
Bro, that fireball speed buff is so insane. Like, this looks so hard to deal with now. Like, I know, like, it only got improved by 2 frames, but, like, this looks so obnoxious. Like, you don't understand the impact of, like, 2 frames until you, like, actually see it in action. You're dead! Oh, he fucked up.
Didn't get the full conversion, was maybe waiting to try to reset. Caught before the armor was active. Skill doesn't have a lot of life to work.
This looks fucking miserable, bro. Oh, okay, that's good.
The armor of the impact punch. Skill still needs 2 more good hits to bring this round back from the brink of defeat.
And I mean,
oh, he was dead. Oh, bye-bye. You're dead. GG's. It's so much chip. Bro, I bet all Monarch's notebook says is like, Matera's bullshit.
For Monarch, we saw. Like, ooh, that's rough, buddy. Yeah, the spot dodge timing. I mean,
yeah, it just has like a. It has a bribe for Fukuhara.
2 games on the board, 1 away from being sent home.
This looks miserable, bro.
Skill, you gotta figure something out. Okay, just go straight into it. Does not even consider the Siegfried counterpick, right? Or not counterpick, but secondary.
Exactly.
And another anti-air right there. Monarch has just shown that anti-airs are abound. Ever since only one anti-air was like problematic and missed, and that was versus rookies at the very beginning. Ever since then, they've been on point.
Yeah, exactly. All right, the late detonation there, just waiting for it, trying to catch the roll from Skill already.
Bro, this looks so bad.
Yeah, true punish on that as well.
Yeah.
So very good timing right there for the spot dodge.
Yeah, because really, what other blue flash are you looking for there in the mid screen against Soares? But
look how much.
Have to lead those gaps. Pressure to look for it now.
This looks ass, bro. This looks like a 7-3.
To finish that off, almost a perfect Monarch, looking like the morale is unshakable.
Our stalwart tower defense just staying alive.
Okay, there, another impact. Trying to go for the 6XL. Trying to get back in there. He's got a little bit of that distance closed, but it's just so hard to move through.
Yeah, so many of these low starry skies, and now taking to the skies only to get caught by the butterfly.
Oh no!
No escape throw off the delay.
Yeah, I mean, even if that didn't hit the way it did, it would have unblockable. To trying to use the armor, and Monarch recognizing that is able to take the game by stealing it before the armor comes out.
Bro, I mean,
game and took the set by storm. Monarch.
you know, if Skill can like not chuck his controller there, I don't think you ever. Your controller chuck proof. That looked miserable.
That offensive player away from you.
Yeah. Let's give it up one more time for our last EU rep.
This is like looking like people not knowing how to deal with Matera. This is Matera got giga buffed, and now she's actually a good character. And the way Granblue works is you either have anti-zoning moves or you don't. And if you don't have anti-zoning, like good luck against Matera.
Trying to take to the skies a little bit more, but even trying to swap up those approaches, Monarch was ready for it every single time.
Yeah.
Like I assume. So the thing is, Gamera plays 2 characters that are both very good against Matera, because you have natural anti-zoning moves. You don't have to waste alt meter with Beatrix. You just go under the fireballs and get free plus frame, or go over the fireballs, get free plus frames, or you play Versusia and Matera has to approach you, right?
Once I'm ready to see it, what is my response in turn? And we saw that immediate adaptation as soon as it was presented.
And I would love to present the top 8 graphic right here to you guys so that we know what is left, because we are in top 4 now. There's very few competitors left.
7-3 split, just like the matchup.
Of everything.
It's peak. Now, over in the winners finals, it's NA versus Japan in Rizayo versus Tororo, and waiting in the losers semis. We'll see.
I got my money on Tororo, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and again, anytime you run up against Tororo, your question is, can I make this guy crack on defense, right? And if Tororo thinks you...
But, yeah, I mean, Rizayo kind of cooked. Damn, Rizayo's only 20, holy shit.
Not gonna make love to down back. Shout out to you, Yipes.
Exactly.
Hey, look,
And yeah, Rizayo beat Gamera, so there's definitely a chance.
But like, yeah, if Tororo normally loves to do that, and if he thinks that you can stop him from doing that, he's got an alternative.
Well, the armor buff only comes into play after you are down health and like
3-1 over Gamera, and now moving on.
I don't know. I don't think it's worth it.
Trying to take a name over Tororo, and even in the group stages, right? Again, that 2-0 upset against rookies that put him in the winner's side of this top 8 to begin with.
Yeah, kind of the bane of Japan, right? with defeating Gamera, defeating rookies.
Exactly.
And now, I mean, hey, look, I'm just saying if it happens, we have to solidify the title, right?
Are we 4-4 yet?
But let's see if we're going to be able to hold on strong in this winner's finals.
All right, let's go, Lily.
Gotta get those betting checks underway first, though, because, I mean, it's a pivotal match. Winners Finals is going to solidify that you are guaranteed top 2.
Yes.
With such a strong prize pool at this event, you want to be guaranteed top 2 for sure.
Exactly. I mean, that's going
Bro, I'm trying to see Speed get into the Olympics next year.
You know you want to pull up to as many events as possible.
Oh, yes. And I mean,
Oh, this is the 2 GB response?
Yes.
Right before Under Night started.
Hold up. Hey, everyone. Ohito has been getting a lot of heat due to be rightfully confused about my stick. I didn't think it was a big deal, and he apologized to me directly after. Maybe we need to revisit general controller rules to make them more clear and fair. All right, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, like, it's some people calling for a ban. I think is a little extreme, but I mean, whatever. It's water in the bridge. It's not like you actually like hurt anyone, you know.
Could absolutely be the Siegfried this time.
Yeah, not too many mind games.
Yeah. Percival's
But that's good. I'm glad like all that's cleared up. But yeah, that's kind of weird. Not gonna lie.
And now we're sticking around on the character select for a second, heavily considering the Siegfried. Of course, we know Tororo for this Percival, this Lord of
Oh, he's playing Siegfried?
Firewall available in Siegfried, maybe feeling a little bit more comfortable.
I feel like
against a character that is
Percival's such like a stronger character in general. I wonder why you would play Siegfried over Percival.
From Siegfried.
You do more damage, right?
Incredibly low health.
Yeah, exactly.
And EX Fireball, I think it's probably pretty good. I don't know why you would choose Siegfried here.
Into the winner's side grand finals. It's winners finals between
Maybe the idea is that like you can't really stock up with like 6 because he's just so aggressive.
Because Riyazu's gonna
But I don't. I feel like Percival is a stronger character.
throughout this whole
I don't know.
And I mean Siegfried.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like 6 has less health, and you want to make him pay for his mistakes, right? Also, I think Siegfried DP's better than Percival, and like it can actually go through Fireball where Percy has trouble. So maybe that's the idea, is like you actually get through like EX Fireball and stuff.
with the immediate gate.
Yeah, and immediately trying to take pressure right after that gate was Tororo, walking the overhead. Yeah, knowing when to take turns, right? Ooh, the Thunder Flash, though.
Yep.
And that's the hard part about fighting Seox, is that he can take his turn back.
So I saw some of the TLDR is
Nothing, the super jump
the Japanese player got mad and like put hands on him, on his like arm and stick,
Not a ton of hit stops.
because he thought he was cheating, but apparently not. So it's all good now.
Because of the jump. But, you know, I mean, whatever the case may be, running away with it is Riyazu.
Oh, that's cute.
They're finally coming out.
walk up 5L, walk up 5L, and finally the Brave counter comes out from Tororo.
But we're just putting Way of the World on repeat.
It's not actually about opening you up. It's about getting you to use your resources so that you don't have it later.
Yeah. It's like, I believe that you're not going to
Oh, that was such a good 5L. That's something both Gamera and like most Japanese players are good doing, is like they will delay tech with 5L against 6. You super here?
SBA on deck.
Wait, that's a cool ass combo. You're dead.
Gate takes round number 1 for Riyazu off the super.
Yeah, fully optimized combo all the way to the corner. That's how you know Riyazu is trying to win this.
And you can see even on the stage, right, that trophy just barely out of the peripheral vision of these competitors.
Bro, Riaz is locked in.
Rise.
Oh yes, Riyazu can feel the energy of that trophy over there. Wants it bad.
Exactly.
Start with the 6XM right there, able to catch the flame wall.
Bro, look at this neutral. It's so funny.
Riyazu's only approaching when
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, really double down.
Oh, try to cut the fuzzy match. He's just jumping.
The parry, but instead 6XL finally believes in the 2M.
Yeah, I was able to get the hit on that one, getting the BC out. Okay, delayed text. You're gonna take a little bit of damage, but it's fine.
Yep. Ooh, walk up.
Oh wow, what a.
Be seen from Tororo, just trying to get a little bit.
Riaz is playing like so uniquely. It's actually working out pretty well.
Brave counters from Tororo on this either.
Yeah.
Like the timing on his stuff, and like he's just backing up.
Just trying to hold on to that HP advantage. If you start using your Brave counters too early, all of a sudden that HP differential doesn't matter quite as much. Walk it out.
And Tororo, like, he plays defense really patiently.
Somebody trying to put it into Rizayo's tempo. Tororo's tempo is all this.
Yeah. How do we open up a lad? Just so content to down back in the corner. Finally, the 6XL.
Good catch. You have to super here. Get your BP back.
And make something happen.
Yeah, that's good.
Punch them into Skybound.
Yep. It's not quite going to be the kill. You live with a sliver, but
Yes, a mix.
enough. A couple chips.
Oh, he got hit overhead?
It was the real overhead that time. So
Interesting.
Rizayo did not.
Why isn't he just throw loop him? Because this isn't Street Fighter. Those are a lot riskier.
And Tororo not ready for it.
Yeah, so many of these guard button jumps or guard button, you know, fate something into an empty.
I can't believe he got hit there. I wonder what he was going for.
Simple.
And I mean, hey, layer 1 against a top level player can honestly be their version of layer 8, right?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Because you're so used to thinking, oh man, this player is so good, I need to pull out all the stops just to open them up, and you forget about the foundation.
Oh, I see how the chat thing works. That's kind of cool.
Going back
I could just like copy paste and then drag it.
And, I mean, this game.
That's good to know.
Very, very good. Ooh.
Yeah, a little late on the spot dodge, unfortunately. That empty hand finds the far L for Rizayo.
Not just going to find the far
Interesting.
L for Rizayo. It's going to find Riazo's offensive pressure over Tororo, keeping them in the corner. There's a lot of delay techs here, so they're going to keep taking damage on this.
Yeah. Ooh. Again, caught up with EX Rekka.
Bro, Riaz is cooking. What the fuck?
But you get that BP right back.
I don't think Riaz is considered to be like one of the strongest players, but bro, he's looking like it.
Life to your name. You have to basically make every correct decision. Ooh.
You just go for chip here, right? Yeah.
To the stagger and that 2M just reaching on the claws. Rizayo a third round in a row.
Yeah, and I mean, there's no reason for Rizayo to slow down there, right? It doesn't matter if you get counter hit in that situation, because look at the life lead.
Exactly.
This is looking free. What the fuck?
In the middle of the screen, like, what's the worst that happens?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick out this 2M.
Oh, what was that?
We got counter hit 2M and all we got was a flame wall for it, so big chilling, but finally up against the wall. The immediate brave counter.
I feel like if you go to a down 2 here, if you're Tororo, you gotta try Percy.
Tororo recognizes that he needs to be way more offensive if he's gonna be able to stop Rizayo, because otherwise you're gonna be stuck in the corner like he was before.
Ooh, you see, we went for the walk forward down back 3 times in a row, just trying to look for that ultimate Rekka, still not caught out, and Tororo trying to hold on to this corner pressure any way he can.
And Tororo crossover on the shadow step, does not want that to happen, but the ultimate.
Wait, why? Oh.
Knockdown.
Yeah, you saw the blue flash trying to do something safe for the empty hand, but instead it was that ultimate parry.
Oh, good catch. Yeah, ult parry is harder to punish, so if you're not ready for it,
It's not the greatest starter. I mean, we have the
I don't
basketball bomb
think you're dead.
in the corner, but I don't think it's going to be enough with combo limit.
Oh, that's good.
But you're still gonna get the plus frames off the flip out in the air. Tororo staying alive.
There we go. Trying to stay locked in, but we see the tiniest hint of a smirk from Tororo. Says, all right, let me stop this momentum right here.
Yeah, even try to get his game optimized as
Oh, nice.
possible. That EX is gonna stop. Thunder Flash.
Oh, he tried some
Not as
cheeky
much
ass shit.
recovery as I think Rizayo was expecting. They were probably looking for a punish on that.
Exactly. Tried to mash out, and Tororo said, no, I was
Oh,
ready.
no anti-air.
Okay, +2, but yeah, goes immediately for the EX.
Good DP.
Or, the ultimate.
Yep, clean knockdown off of that UDP, and now just grab him by the collar to pull up for the throw. 2 more could be lethal, so BT's out.
Oh,
Baits the
SSBA.
blow, the run-up gate.
You have to, right?
Yeah, we thought Tororo couldn't.
Oh, no SSBA?
Evidently, that's the case. Got the hit. Is going to be able to use every resource to their name. One apiece now.
Maybe he thought he was gonna like wall bounce higher.
Lancey stands
That's the only thing I could think of.
up mash to tie it up 1-1.
Yeah, definitely thinking about cheeseburgers in the mine right now.
Taking a chunk out of that HP as we go. So tied up in the set now, obviously playing a little bit more aggressive on the defense, right? You know, that first game where Rizayo was running away with things, yes, we weren't getting opened up off the down back, but again, just rotating through all these plus frames, building up so much meter and gradually chipping away at that health that when you finally got the opened up Tororo, you had SBA almost every single time.
Yeah, but I mean, Tororo finally going to a far more offensive style of play for this.
Yeah.
And I think that was kind of the difference, right? It was able to force Rizayo into defensive.
Yeah, a lot of people actually do that.
They have Thunder Flash, but
Like they won't listen to the game sound. When I was playing Tokido at the Sage Jam Slam event, I didn't even like listen to the game sound because I just want to listen to the crowd. So I just had my headphones off. So some people will do that, and then some people also just like listen to their own music. I've done that too. It's really nice, like if the tournament setups don't have like sound, I'll just listen to my own music because it's better than like listening to nothing.
Yeah, No, I mean, and this is why most of the jumps are getting unanswered, is because you do not want the chance of your anti-air getting sniped out.
Yep. All right. Tororo, how can we
Okay.
stop the bleeding? Ultimate firewall, but really nothing found. You're in the same position you were, just with a little bit less meter.
Yeah, way more 6-6.
These guys are playing so safe.
This is what we saw from the previous game that got him forward. But again, got the Hell's Gate. Stopped
Yeah.
in its tracks with the 5L. That's the second
That's
time.
why delay tech in general is so superior with, oh, good spot dodge.
Now up against the corner, Tororo doesn't quite get the
Yeah, it's something you have to practice with.
Still one more hit.
I played for years with no sound, so like I'm used to it.
Was not able to get the most damage possible.
Why I did that, I'm not really sure.
Using the full effectiveness.
But I did do it for a while.
I think a lot of people would, but scared. Okay, that would.
But like I recognize that's not everyone. Nice punish. Wait, oh, he popped off early. No, anyone that pops off this hard mid-round always loses. I think Tororo got the set.
More to go here.
Hands back on the controller. but
Yeah,
he's
that's a little bit too early of a pop off.
Take 2 more games.
Oh, and there it is. Dash L. And remember, that change to Orkin right there made it so he had to go for that combo. Way less damage than he normally would have got. Way worse situation.
Exactly. Ooh, sniped out with a 6-6M. No firewall to be seen.
Firewall, incredible.
What a combo. What the fuck?
What? That conversion was OD, bro.
He is going off against Gamera. Okay, maybe it's a superpower.
Only brings us back out to the mid screen here, vying for dominance. The match out
But
is clean.
Yeah,
I don't know. That
recognize that confirmed.
oh, GG's.
Damage here.
See, he hyped himself up too much. Trust me, bro. You guys don't understand.
No way, that's more my comfort character.
You guys don't understand. You can't hype yourself up mid-match like that. That's not hyping up. That's popping off. It's two different things.
Waiting in the wings, but Tororo ties up the rounds.
All right, well, tied up for rounds. We're tied up in games. The 5 Ls are starting
Yeah,
to
I
in their tracks.
I think Tororo got it now.
With the
He premature pop off.
My footsies are nice. The spot dodge on the ultimate wrecker. Rizayo taking a second.
Yeah, push forward and try to go for Thunder Flash, but yes, that does have that recovery on it now. You're going to see big damage coming out here.
There we go. We don't build up the 100, so not able to find the Brave Point strip, but we do find the counter hit. Far L up against
I'll explain my theory after Tororo wins the set. Because my theory is going to look really stupid if Rizayo wins this.
Tororo going from being on the back burner to making it right back there. 2-1 now off of these adjustments. Rizayo, though, still looking like, yeah, okay,
Yep.
but I still got this, though.
Does he have like a tourniquet on? What is that shit?
The spirit is not
Does he get his blood pressure taken? Why does he have like an elbow strap?
after taking the lead in the set.
I'm gonna be real with you. That's kind of what it's like to fight Sion.
He just got random Mario too.
Man, I'm trying everything I humanly can.
You're like, all right,
I
it worked.
can't stop this guy.
Bro, he releases limiter. Oh, kind of like
yeah.
Ishida, the archer from Bleach.
That far out.
He like pops his thing off and he goes full power.
We're barely seeing much offensive pressure.
It's the same
and we're
idea.
barely seeing Thunder Flash work.
Exactly. No commit to the far M and far H's again. Doesn't want to be sniped out by these ultimate empty hands.
He's got those long dancers like Span. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying, man. Spaced out off of the 2M, though spacing trapped to be found. The ultimate firewall is a clean confirm against the wall.
I think it might be. It's gonna be close if he's not dead, but it's gonna be very close. Okay, he's dead.
I was wondering off of a second raging strike, but we had 50 for the ultimate firewall. It's set point Tororo.
Wow, Tororo completely.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, anyone, trust me on this, guys. Anyone that mid-round pops off, it's such a debuff. I'm not saying you can't win, but like,
Trying to go for the low on that one, but again,
just trust me on this.
burns off of close L, been just immaculate so far.
He's too nice. Walk up.
And
too
again,
well.
see, there it is again. That's the second time he's done that confirmed.
Yeah, we've seen so many of these fuzzy matches coming out from Tororo Rizayo, looking for really risky ways to reset pressure. No throws to be seen. The ultimate Rekka stopped in its tracks by Bonk.
Yeah, no throws, no ultimate Rekkas. All Tororo right now as the PP is getting used. Rizayo still not being too deterred right now.
Yeah. Plus from top of the axe kick, the clean counter hit. No, you left so much damage on the table.
I think he didn't have the skill that he wanted to use first.
Oh no, these guys are getting nervous.
Yeah.
All right, lock in. Oh, wait, did this work? That's clean. Wait, you're not dead though.
Now, just barely blocking it out is Tororo.
Oh!
Wait, that was an accident. He won the Thunder Flash. And
Let's go.
lose winners finals off
Theory
of that.
confirmed. Theory confirmed.
SSBA didn't kill
As much as I want Rizayo to win.
At least now Tororo.
Yeah, he kept the limiter on. He's keeping the limiter on for losers.
Yeah, Tororo capitalizing beautifully on any time Rizayo gave him.
Okay, so here's the theory, right?
Yep.
Tororo invented the phrase tape.
You're very, like, when you're playing on stream,
And now
you have a lot of energy, and you're very focused, right?
Yep.
Think of it as like a pressure cooker, and you're holding it in, and you're cooking, right? The more pressure you have, and the more you can like control that energy, like the better you're gonna play. If you let the pressure cooking open early, right? Then you're not going to be cooking as hot. You're not going to be playing as well. That's what happened. You let the pressure cooker open. You're not supposed to let the pressure cooker open before you're done with the set.
Yes, and I mean, hey, we've got a couple of more.
You understand, right? He opened the pressure cooker before the meal was done.
Being your player of the day, brought to you by PlayStation.
Yeah.
Right. Vote for your player of the day by going to ArcSystem.
That's why you lose if you fart mid-match, exactly. No, I mean, like,
vote for your player of the day. Maybe it's Tororo right now. Maybe it's
everyone I see that like pops off mid set, and yes, I think there are other factors like if someone pops off mid round against me, like then like yeah, they're probably like not confident. That kind of shows weakness and like that sort of thing, and I might gain confidence because of that. But like I don't know. Anytime I personally have popped off mid set, I lose. I don't lose, but like I do worse, right? And I've noticed this in other people too. Popping off after is okay, right? Because like you're already done. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you let the pressure cooker open after you're done cooking.
Potentially could be caught out by the Great Fall, by these Zephyrs.
Because you're already done cooking.
To try and go toe to toe with this ranged game.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like Versusia probably pretty strong in this type of.
All right, anyways, y'all are sleeping on Tororo.
Yeah, right. Like I've used that term in the past for Arc System Works characters before.
Yes.
Hazuma and Blaze Blue is one of those characters, right? But Versusia doing it a little bit differently than Hazuma, for example. And so she's also got a great run speed once that startup is activated. She can definitely make you squirm when you think you're normally at defensive advantage.
Exactly. You're at that mid.
Yeah, and showmanship is definitely different, right? Like you can kind of tell, I guess, if you're probably like, experienced enough.
5H, and all of a sudden you're getting sniped out by EX Pillar. She gets the 5U, and now next EX Special, she gets the.
It's like you can tell like when something's showmanship and like when something's like, oh, thank God I won, you know?
So confident on the zoning so far.
And then on the other side, say they pick Beatrix, right?
Yeah.
That's one of the hardest things to deal with when they're up directly on you. Because Beatrix, the second she guesses right once, half of your life bar is gone.
Exactly.
So it's a very scary. And that's after.
Wait, who's Uno Hana?
She used to be even more potent.
I actually don't know this character. Spoilers for Bleach, don't look.
In the button check, it looks like Beatrix. Okay. Now.
Oh, this guy. Yeah. The dude that's like permanently sick.
In characters before.
Yes.
We saw start with Versusia.
Good times.
Switch to Beatrix before. So maybe it could just be the other way around depending on how this matchup goes.
All right, we'll see how it goes, but making sure the Zephyr is all good. I mean,
that's a woman?
Money making normal.
Oh, the healer. Yeah. Never mind. I was tripping.
Money making special, I suppose. You know, just going over some of these.
They do look pretty similar though.
Yeah.
So I mean, it used to be that she was the only character in the game that could do that until.
Yeah, that's chick heals, right?
And that character.
They do look kind of similar though.
But you know, in a different fashion, of course.
Oh, Yukitake, okay.
Same kind of game plan.
I mean, you.
That's how it goes.
Oh yeah, Yukitake has white hair, but other than that, they look pretty similar.
Semis.
I still can't get over that the notepad is in the picture.
It's so good. The fact that it matches the outfit is so clean, man.
Did he try to line up the notepad with the? Do you see that?
I think so, because it's the black, the white, and the off-white as a cardboard.
How did I just notice that?
Yeah, definitely looking.
My liege.
Prevails, but can he prevail against Gamera?
Bro,
again, down here?
I mean, it just pops up on my timeline. What can I do?
Man, one of the strongest players with one of the strongest characters that he can bring to the team.
Like, go back? Nah.
I mean, hey,
we're good.
That's one of the things is the game is constantly evolving and players are constantly.
All right, let me grab some wire real quick.
Maybe one of the most winning in terms of our history with this game.
Yeah.
But that's not always gonna be the case.
I actually, who do I think is gonna win this?
Exactly. Our winning son might be dethroned as.
I think Beatrix. I think Gamera got this.
Number one, let's see it.
already. And then we're going to see a very similar start to what it is. You have to have with skill, right? With skill, he had to start pensively so he could make it around the zoning first, and then he didn't get put in a terrible situation.
Exactly. Ooh, the low arrow catching out the riding free. We saw a lot of 5L early on, right, to try and safely preempt that, but especially up against the corner, it's not the scariest thing in the world to check with that 6XL.
6XL is going to make a good start for Monarch happen here. As over half the life, the Skybound Art is going to come out. The BP is going to go away, and they're going to get their own back early.
Yeah, I wonder. This is one of the first times we've seen the SBA from Monarch, I think, really heavily prioritizing, taking away that BP to make sure that, you know, Beatrix, one of these characters you can never count out, especially with that Delta clock. Now, up against the corner, I mean, you might actually be one hit away from dying.
Yeah, it's genuinely quite scary as a result of that. And you can see Monarch still not trying to errantly press a single button as a result of that.
Exactly. Lethal is on the table, especially with 100 for Gamera. He's like, please don't riding free. Please don't 6XL me.
Okay, well, that's with Delta Clock. This is actually a better starter for I was going to say for Monarch that was a better starter because it wasn't going to kill in that time. But hey, that's even better.
Not only was it not going to kill, it wasn't going to confirm the whip on that Raging Strike. All right, Monarch able to breathe a deep sigh of relief.
You know, this weekend there's been a lot of whiffed Raging Strikes versus Monarch specifically.
I know. something mandate of heaven, but stuck here in the corner, I don't know. It's looking like a hellish situation.
Gamera trying to assess the face of Monarch Spirit to try to figure out how to open this player up.
Yep. What makes you crack? Ooh, caught up on the late active frames of the ultimate Thunderbird.
It was so late, Gamera wasn't ready to pick it up.
He was like, huh? So I didn't think that would hit either. The preemptive check with a 5L. No, a little bit too shallow on the throw.
Yeah, that's going to be a full knockdown right there. Monarch going for the throw, has been putting these throws in a position where Gamera is just not ready for a single one of them. BC comes out, is trying to bait again, but the 6XL comes out with the Delta Clock, has Super Skybound Art on deck.
Wait, the fadeaway jump out here.
Damn, Monarch won the first round?
This SSBA cinematic isn't enough without stripping that last break point. You live with a sliver.
Okay, but an accidental
wow, that's crazy.
On that one, that actually forced Gamera to use
oh, you could have died. Oh my god, yo, that was unsafe.
At the last second.
Gamera took the round, and he's still upset about it, and I think we all would be too. It should have been a much more open and shut case, but still, one round apiece here, just in this game number one.
Good hit confirm.
You want to make sure that everything you do is clean, because no matter who you're going up against in this top
Beatrix is so good.
Somebody who is very difficult to defeat.
This matchup looks so bad.
Can't leave anything on the table. The fadeaway on Zephyr, the 6XL to check.
Yeah, trying to go for the ultimate fireball in preparation for Monarch's fireball, but not finding the right time. Okay, the Thunderbird, ultimate.
Oh, he just got thrown?
And the butterfly is still tracking, just keeping you locked out.
There's so much shit. Wait, this actually might be doable.
Spot dodge timing through the Great Fall.
Yeah, very fortuitous for Monarch that Batera's ultimate butterfly does not go away even when hit.
Exactly.
Okay, force BC, and these throws are putting in so much work for Monarch right now. Another BC.
Wait, Monarch's actually playing so well. Never mind. Wait, this is a bad matchup.
Hey, that is going to be first game in Monarch.
Matera officially broke.
The level of control that you normally see from this player in multiple games.
Exactly. Still fighting their hearts out so early on into the set. Review the notes, see what's good.
Does he have a weed shirt on?
For the next, is it going to be the Versusia counterpick?
Or is that just like? Oh, I thought he was like wearing a weed shirt. Now I see it a little closer. That's just like random flowers.
Usually at the cream of the crop, right? Is because he's.
I was like, man, all right, represent, I guess.
Be like, okay, am I forgetting anything?
Yeah.
Because I do not want to be caught.
The key to Matera gameplay.
Especially with so many of those rounds going down to the wire, remembering, okay, what is my answer? How do I organize my mental stack against what Gamera is showing as we head into game number 2, sticking on the Beatrix?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't exactly like an open and shut case in regards to Beatrix being bad for this, right? It was still kind of close.
I think if Monarch wins this, I'm taking Notebook with me everywhere.
Make his way through Monarch's level of zoning.
There we go. The dash delay 2L, no fuzzy to be seen on Gamera's side, but the walk back.
Oh, no wall bounce.
Too far for that wall bounce.
I think first patch you would have got wall bounce there.
Willing to just sit there and block, right? So he's not really going to get opened up by too many shimmies.
Exactly. Yeah, just chilling out, waiting for guaranteed BC points.
Bro, that's so much chip.
To try and find some space.
Okay, there's a throw attack right there. Gamera was getting destroyed by throws before. Already.
Oh, nice.
Oh, full combo.
Yeah, there we go. We went for the slow fireball this time, and not only did it catch up the spot dodge, it was enough for a full confirm to the corner. Now Gamera back in proper shape.
Oh, yep. Caught the fuzzy mash.
Trying to show if it's a higher low, or trying not to show if it's a higher low on this one. It's going to get Skybound Art. Is going to get this round.
Oof. There we go, an SBA to put the win back in.
Yeah, I am always really curious, like, what people have in their notes, right? Like, the things I've wrote are not, like, player stuff. It's like, all right, remember to, like, do more 5L against Beatrix because it stops slide. You know, shit like that.
Exactly. All right, Thunderbird, no check. Just content to hold the plus lanes. Monarch's like, it's fine. I'll lose a little bit of space, some IB per meter. We're looking for that ultimate arrow and, of course, that ultimate butterfly as well.
Yep, a great spot dodge so far on the arrows. Well, finally getting caught by one.
Oh, that was clean.
Because of the crossover, they were closer than Monarch was ready for. So that was way more negative than it would have been.
Yeah, just waiting for the spacing on that 2U, but Gamera one step ahead, like you said. Now, block string in the throw.
Just positive affirmations. I am the best Matera player 50 times in a row.
From Monarch. He remains stalwart and not trying to deal with those shimmies. Gets out with the 6XL. Oh, counter hit!
The base boost resounds to the crowd. Now Monarch with the raging strike has you up against the wall. Ultimate arrow, the double butterflies are set.
Yeah, this setup is fucked up.
Yeah, was looking for one of the butterflies to be activated before BCing was Gamera because that is one of the smartest spots to do it in.
Oh, you're not. Oh, you are dead. I forgot this is a second hit.
No extra damage required. Gamera ties it up.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if somebody's doing a lot of that.
What is this jacket, bro? He looks like with the glove and the jacket, he looks like an anime character.
So Gamera finally showing that. Hasn't used it this entire time. And hey,
you got that Roy Mustang fit, you know?
That doesn't matter once you got the W.
Exactly. A little bit slower than the normal tech, but like you're saying, right? You can't button tech.
Right. Like you see the vision, right? You got the glove, you got the glove, you got the jacket. Like you see where I'm getting at, right?
We're gonna see a lot of this.
Like, I'm not totally crazy.
Between rounds, because Gamera likes to meditate.
Yeah, it kind of goes hard.
To look at the notes, right?
Exactly.
So people are gonna take their time.
The My Chemical Romance cosplay. I gotta see that.
Working out clean for Monarch as the Zephyr brings us all the way to the corner.
Yeah, keeping it there, but just a bit too far away. That's great for Monarch. Gonna take that all the way to the bank.
There we go. The butterflies just chilling here. It's still tracking. Be careful.
And I mean, it's still out even after the throw, so that's gonna allow way.
Yeah, no, I'm trying, bro. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Yeah, that's safe media as well. Even with the threat of UDP just chilling.
None of them are even wearing gloves.
Ultimate arrow.
Yeah, tried to Thunderbird their way out, but the ultimate arrow too far. Not able to make it happen.
Yeah, more like MJ. I'll give you guys.
Waited out a little delay on the low arrow, but Gamera just chilling out, looking for an opportunity to 6XL and run our way through.
Okay, overhead. You know, you were talking about how there was a double-digit negative overhead, but sometimes you have to represent it on the opponent. Ooh, wow, that's high up. That's full conversion.
Oh. I thought you got a combo off that.
The first we've seen all set. Actually, the first we've seen all set, right?
Yeah, exactly. A clean knockdown, but speaking of ultimates, it's the ultimate fireball to push us back into the corner.
Oh, this is so much damage.
Thunderbird, we're running away with the damage. It's not quite the kill just yet.
Wait.
Yeah, save that
I thought you might be able to kill with Raging Strike and Super. I'm surprised he didn't. Oh, he's just going for Chip now. Yeah.
And now Chip Guns is gone. Riding free is just as free as it sounds.
Just didn't appreciate the tier 1.
Wake up spot dodge to avoid the immediate chip damage checkmate, but Gamera had so much meter left in the bank.
Yeah, Gamera recognizing what the situation was.
The 2 gig stick, shit's funny.
I mean, it is one of the best spacing tools in the entire game. Capitalizing again off a crouch confirm.
All right, EX Thunderbird.
A lot of people actually play on controller. I think this is just these guys just happen to play on stick and leverless.
And again, no shimmies are bitten on.
Like if you look at Capcom Pro Tour, it was like almost half the people play on controller.
L to be able to stop the riding free. Not going to get the full conversion, but at the very least, you stop Gamera's offense.
Yeah, was ready for the detonation, at least to keep the combo going a little bit longer. Now we have another 50. It could be ultimate arrow. It could be ultimate butterfly. Waited out in space.
This is looking so much more even than I thought it would.
Gamera did flinch right there, but luckily for them,
oh no, one throw, you're dead.
Back in the repertoire. Throws were destroying Gamera.
Yeah, that was a good brave counter.
And now we go back to layer 1.
Just being so patient. Yeah, you gotta take a throw.
But on Gamera's side, now SSBA available.
No throw. Okay, I think throw kills here.
Oh! Finally, the command throw.
Damn, the Monarch tried to be so patient.
And ended this game with it as
oh yeah, Monarch plays pad. Yeah, people play pad.
Group stages, we would always see 2 throws, never 3.
Grand Blue, Third Blue. Bro, that Grand Blue, Third Blue is crazy because like if he did mash, if he did jump, he did backdash, he did anything.
It seems like he's finally figured out
he was dead.
For 3 games straight, and
it's like that's like those are the throw loops that are hype because like that shit carried so much risk.
Any of my throw baits, it's like, wait, maybe I should throw.
Hey, what do you do? Bro, doesn't it look like his notebook's just empty?
But it's a scary thing to commit to, right? Especially if you mash out wrong and then all of a sudden you're back out to full screen and you have to gamble with your life on this riding free that Monarch has been doing such a good job.
Invisible text, yeah, maybe.
And the ultimate arrows, but heading into it, game number 4.
Yeah, could be set here for Gamera. So whatever Monarch looked at in that notebook is going to have to come out now. No more secrets.
Yeah, cheating on the test a little bit, looking at your opponent's notes. Let's see if it's going to be enough to prevail.
Yep, Fireball's going to get spot dodged, but that's going to allow Gamera to still be able to 6-6L their way in. And yeah, here's the throws, right? You mentioned it. Why don't I just actually do it?
Yeah, Monarch's. I think Gamera's recognizing Monarch's kind of scared to tech.
Monarch full committing to the down back.
Yeah, even after Gamera was trying to condition that throws were present for real this time.
Oh, he missed the alt skill.
He said, bro, you want to throw so bad? He's like, no, I'm good. I still got more HP to fight with, and I still have more meter to run up for Ultimate Butterfly. It still keeps tracking.
Oh, yeah, the throw finally tech. Ultimate Butterfly finally gone as well.
Ooh. No meter on the side of Monarch here, so...
Oh, what was that crossover? I think he just flinched on a on movement. Thinking it's gonna be a fireball.
Yeah, not a ton of strikes.
Yeah, that's why that speed on that fireball is so important. Like, you try the crossover. Yeah, he keeps trying to react to fireball. And he's not getting it.
There we go.
This character's such like so hard to react to now.
Oh boy, yeah. Here we go. Hardy with the 5L is able to catch the extended hurt box of the fireball.
Yeah, I thought that caught the riding free.
Oh, what a throw. He just mashed the throw back.
Here, but still, Gamera able to fight back. Button tech.
Yeah, I mean, you know, was probably trying to meaty right there and then ended up getting, you know, caught by it. But there's the 5.
Nice. Confirm. Holy shit.
Imagine we go for Ultimate Thunderbird. No, just LDP Ender. Don't want to spend any meter for this. Threaten the SBA.
Damn, he had it. He just dropped.
Now it's run up close cell once again for Monarch, evening up the HP. The spot dodge through the Ultimate Fireball and waiting.
I kind of want Monarch to win.
Definitely trying to cover
USA, let's go.
Movement for Gamera. Gamera not biting and willing to down back here. Is taking a lot of throws, but you've only got so much life left before chip.
Bro, it's so fast.
Quadruple arrow. The
it's like a
check. Any attempt to riding free, but no, you're chained in this corner.
Oh my god.
6XL. We get one more.
Wait, what?
So much offense.
He almost like fell asleep.
The zoning character and player right there, but that shows the mark of somebody.
Bro, his fireballs are so fast now, bro.
Based on what they're having to fight, and they need.
Let's go, Monarch.
To be able to adapt.
Down but not out. Down to take one more rest at the rematch screen on both sides. Locking back in for their tournament life. This game determines who fights Rizayo in losers finals.
Yeah, this is a lot on the line. You get quite the pay jump in the prizes too if you're going to be going from 4th to 3rd.
Yeah, we got to be thinking about those checks at the end of the day. Looking for top 3 in game number 5.
Nice.
Starting it out with an L riding free.
I mean, that, you know, we know that Monarch can defensively do it, and so does Gamera. So he's like, I got to get in immediately before that becomes a factor. Try to take away as
many
as possible and make it harder for you to defend.
This is looking good. I feel like Monarch's mixes his options up well, and Gamera can't react.
It doesn't matter how many plus frames you got. If there's a gap, then I can get it through it.
Yeah. Again, that's like one of the first times we've seen UDP from Monarch. Just shows it every so often to keep it on Gamera's brain, but wants to hold on to that meter for the U Butterfly.
Yeah, throws getting tech. Gamera is no longer getting just body backed by these throws anymore.
And good idea.
This one has got counter hit here.
There we go. Runs down the Ultimate Butterfly. Oh! Of your own. Finally bites on the throw bait.
Finally caught the throw whiff. That's crazy.
And finally comes up clean. EX Fireball into Raging Strike. Gamera.
That was good.
Set. Point.
Yeah, just like you said, had been trying to condition Monarch this entire time. Seemed literally impossible up until now. It does show that Monarch can crack. Defense is not completely there.
Can the fortress named Monarch finally fall? Can tower defense find a gap? Finally, the spot dodge. The EX Thunderbird makes Gamera's way in. Unstoppable object.
Fireball.
Moved all the way to the corner versus the immovable one. But can they find another shimmy? Because it seems like
American shimmy.
Right? Ultimate skills are going to be on deck.
Damn, that ult fireball is so good in this matchup.
So much. Get all the meter where you can. That Ultimate Butterfly has done so
That's good. Bro, why is this character so much damage?
As Gamera vies for the BC.
Oh no.
Be able to get a throw on this one right now. Just sets up the easy way in. Everything out. Has got the hit right now. Gamera has every resource in the world and should be able to take it with the
he got mixed. He got mixed.
Gamera has taken out Monarch. It's such a close set.
Beatrix stays alive. Monarch brought it down.
Damn, that was good.
But our NA
That's good. They have the go Grand Blue. Infer, you already know what's up.
And I'm going to keep true to my word.
Yeah.
Monarch is still my liege.
My liege.
My
Let's
liege.
give it up one more time.
That was good.
For Monarch, everyone.
Man, such a hard-fought battle.
Damn, y'all not putting respect on Monarch. He did really well.
And I was like, wait, that could mean Gamera versus Monarch right here.
Yep.
We saw exactly that, and we got.
Oh yeah, so you're right. We got the Rizayo versus Gamera run back.
For your first year,
I think
competitive level of Grand Blue Fantasy versus
again Rizayo let the steam out of the pressure cooker, so I think I got Gamera in this one.
Taking these championship belts home, even in Grand Blue.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Gamera, this long staying in the loser.
After the disrespect, wait, what disrespect? We got set the timeline. Arc rolled. Wait, Arc system works YouTube.
Evo, right?
Yeah.
Where's this shit at?
You know, and surprisingly, that overhead is very, very negative, right?
Yeah.
So if you want a box? Well, you got a box with the boxer now. It happened in that group stage, and it has flipped.
Are you talking about like the pop off?
Incredible play. All
right, let's see this pop off.
Touch that one.
Take it.
Rizayo is. We were missing breakpoint, and we're gonna take the last one with the SBA.
Okay.
Talked about it.
Okay.
Possibly them not even
Okay.
out of the group stage. But no, Rizayo is on winner's final side.
Okay, still popping off.
Momentum going, Rizayo. Insane work. Now Gamera down but not out.
Watch the end if what? You're nice eyes. Appreciate the raid.
The winner of Zippy and Citizen, if I'm not mistaken. So
we were back that.
Wait, what else is there to watch?
defense not getting caught up at the micro dash 2L. Now once again.
Yeah, MJ not happy about that.
Yeah, recognizing that was a run-up situation, and that's.
Oh, we have a break.
Right? So go ahead and get
Oh, Gamera just walks away. Oh, no handshake or anything? I missed that.
Down but not out center.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Nah!
You saw that, right? Okay, I'm not gonna touch that one, but
You don't want to stain your glove with that shit. I know he's walking the other way.
Incredible play.
But like, damn.
I mean, that was the Rizayo that like a lot of the North American players know and fear, right?
Yeah.
Rizayo is one of those players that if you enter pretty much
Yeah, but I mean, like,
Rizayo might be there, right?
like if you're looking for a handshake, you like look at the person, you know, like he's intentionally not looking there.
Whatever tournaments they possibly could to eventually qualify, did exactly.
I'm gonna watch on YouTube. I think it's a little better quality. Wait. The fuck? Why is the audio so much lower on YouTube? Oh, I think it's just this ad's like really low volume. Yeah, Guilty Gear's in. Oh wait, let me show you guys the schedule. I literally pulled it up. I forgot to show it to stream. So we are. This is PST, right? So we're right around here, right? So in an hour and a half, Grand Blue will be done. Or not hour and a half, 45 minutes, Grand Blue will be done. Maybe a little bit longer, right? Then they're showing the anime. I don't know if we get to see it or not. Apparently we don't get to see it. So I don't know like what we're gonna do that half hour. Maybe I'll just play games or something. And then it starts at 9 p EST. I hope they let us show it. And the Venom trailer is when? I think the Venom trailer is first, right? Before top 8. Oh, okay, so the Venom trailer is right here. Yeah. It's left in top 8. Oh no. Does anyone want to tell him? Does anyone want to tell him? Yeah. Yeah, loving up. Oh shit, Sonic Fox digging Grand Blue? Hell yeah. I'd love to see it. Gamera looks like he's animation canceling his eyeballs? The fuck does that mean? Yeah, actually that's true. 20 minutes ago probably was right around the time. Yeah, Matera was playing against Sora's. Oh, yeah. Wait, let me see if I can find it. That's interesting. The REM movement. And where's this animation canceling, bro?
Welcome back, everybody, to Arc World Tour.
I don't see it, bro.
24 to Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising.
Oh, yeah, I saw it. I saw. You guys missed it. You guys might have missed it. Look at that. Look at that shit.
Closer. And honestly, I couldn't have asked for anything better, and I get to do it with my man J2.
Absolutely. I'm glad to bring you guys our final 2 sets
Yeah, let's see if we
of
get
the evening, but let's check out how we got here.
This is hard to see.
That's right.
But yeah, that's cool.
Right now, there was a lot of 3-0s from the very beginning, but as we got up here to the top 4.
Wait, what? There's a League streamer who animation cancels blinking so blood doesn't pool in his eyes? What the fuck?
But now headed down into that loser's final after a 1-3 against Tororo. So is Gamera going to be able to finish the job? It's the run back from that winner's semis as well.
Yes, yeah, the run back, and that's where we
Streamer No Arm Watley is a master rank in League of Legends despite almost dying from traumatic brain damage after falling off a building. Damn, that's crazy. He claims he learned to animation cancel his blindness to lock in and get a few seconds of clear vision. Wait, what?
In this top 8 as well.
That's insane.
Own tournament run too.
So we got one North America.
Animation cancel his blindness.
All I'm gonna say is if Gamera wins this,
what the fuck?
Fantasy versus Classic.
JP versus JP.
No, of Gamera.
Do we got a video of this?
Oh yeah, the bridesmaid story once again, like you mentioned.
No, because Gamera versus there are 3 things in this universe that are just impossible to deny.
Exactly.
Right? Death, taxes, Gamera versus Tororo. It happens every time.
Try as we may, let's see if the forces of history are going to be enough here. Rizayo, can you...
Oh, so this is what his eyes look like. Okay.
Swap it up here in the grand.
Damn, that's fuck. That's fucking sucks.
This weekend in the group stages by making it out on the
Says before by animation cancel it. If I blink and on the same frame I look up really fast, the blood in my eyes gets propelled down, which gives me a few seconds of clear vision. Really good for team fights at 1-on-1. That's fucking badass, bro. That's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Went to the Beatrix to see if it worked.
All right. Anyways, we forgot to do predictions.
So, you know, maybe knows what we want to do for the matchup, but how can we stay alive against Rizayo?
Yes.
Oh, I already did predictions. Damn, never mind. Rip. I think Gamera got this. I think Gamera's pissed off that he didn't get a handshake.
And a chance at the Arc World Tour Championship.
I'm surprised he don't play Beatrix in this matchup. Wouldn't it be better?
Trying to cash out on the lion's share of the paycheck, but the wolf is in the way.
What is he doing?
More than enough time to install with the 5U.
Yeah, was able to get the anti on that one, but no conversion from Gamera. The Thunder Flash is going to stop your pressure. And because you tried to spot that,
he actually is just BMing, bro.
Go. Found you on the other side. Escapes the corner for it. We still have our back to this East Coast corner, but quite a bit more space taken. So many 6XLs, and finally lets the parry rock.
Yeah, Ultimate Thunder Flash was not wanting to block any further because they knew the corner positioning was coming up. Stays away.
Oh, he actually tried Beatrix. Okay.
Give Versusia the refund, but you definitely don't want to have to block whatever comes after.
Exactly. Such a jump scare special there to have to look out for. Same could be said of the 6U Rekka, but and as we say it, spend the 50 for it just to try and find some space.
Yeah, I was maybe looking for the Dragon Punch to come after, or maybe even the BC, right? Because it is a special attack, not biting on the Zippy.
Oh wait, you're like dead. Chad, does this kill?
The previous set, and now he's starting to take those.
Probably not. Wait.
Maybe a UDP, but
wait. For what?
Meters damage.
That is so much.
Yeah, when it comes to Versusia, 100 meters combo damage is a ton. She does not hold back.
Wow. She still had like an extra like 5% left too.
What is it, 14K? It's definitely not on the higher end of the cast.
Oh, this is so much damage.
Confirmed gives us so much room to work with on combo limit. Gamera about to build a 50 for a refund. No, instead it's 5U.
Yep, at least getting the charge in case of that lariat, right? You want to be able to get that.
Oh, what an interesting mix-up.
Out of the pressure right there. Pretty rare that Rizayo misses a meaty, I'd say.
Yeah, right? Ultimate Rekka, again, the scoop off of the tick throw.
I feel like it just terms like pure risk reward.
Previous game set that Rizayo
Oh, that's cute.
has noticed that he was dying
What?
at the beginning of that.
Yeah. Taking a little bit of data from that previous set says, oh, okay, you're just going to down back forever, but finally the bust out from Gamera. Spent that BP, no extra damage taken, still 2
Oh my God.
in the bank, and Rizayo 1 hit away. You have to escape this corner somehow.
Random Hawk 2, you're dead.
Stays away, not even trying to anti-air, right? Even though Versusia's large stature could maybe allow for it.
Oh, that was so good.
Say that, finds the right time to do it.
She's tall.
He's locked in.
Got the width on the 2H to snipe you out of the sky on that neutral jump.
What up, Ikari? Do I like Bleach? It's interesting. It's more, bro, Ikari, I think Bleach is more broken than Sparking Zero. And that's saying something. Sparking Zero on launch.
Finals, right? And didn't look deterred at any of those losses.
Exactly.
The mental, the fighter, the warrior spirit.
But it's still fun.
Oh, but this warrior spirit of the wolf fight being decimated by the mash out here. Tried to find something off of parry on minus phase, but instead, Gamera brings you right back to the corner.
Yeah,
So Vox messaged me about Sparking Zero.
You need to find a way to defend from this.
And they're like, hey, we're having trouble coming up with a competitive rule set. And they're like, here's our options. We either ban half the cast, ban Infinite somehow, or just let everything rock. I'm just like, I said, let's just let everything rock. Because I think it'd be hilarious. But they're like, we don't want the game to die. I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck are you gonna do? So, like, they don't know how they're gonna, like, actually host the tournament for it. Because, like, it's really hard to ban infinites because, like, there's so many.
By Rizayo from Gamera, right?
But sending it now, even with the 100, I think Rizayo has a lot more on his plate to worry about.
I think it'd be fun.
Touch that ultimate lariat gets us so much space.
Oh, yeah, GG's.
Skybound art off of the negative frames, not the correct decision.
Rizayo let the steam out of the pressure cooker. This is like, alright, GG's, bro.
His face locked in.
Locked in, just staring at the screen. I mean, we had the SSBA, we were in chip damage range. You wanted to bet it all before any jump scare caught you out, but instead, it's the gate to start things off.
Knockdown present right here was trying to go for the throw bait again. The overhead this time, though.
Yeah, hard knockdown on the counter hit as well, keeping you locked down in the corner, but still, that 5L mash out. Gamera's got more than enough HP to mash out, but the backdash finally getting caught by Eureka once again.
Yeah, now that the backdashes looked like they were less prevalent, he finally found one, and that was, he got a lot of mileage off it before, but not nearly as much mileage this time.
Yep. No, evened up in the corner, whip on that close H.
Which means Gamera is going to be able to stay in and keep that pressure going. Okay, all the ultimate skills are back for, Rizayo.
Oh, that's supposed to be punished. He's just like 1 frame late.
Still had enough time to spot dodge, though.
Yeah, empty hand back again, so you still can do it. There is above 50 meter. Got to be watching for it. Trying to go for the sweep on this, and is not willing to play.
Oh, he pressed after plus.
That was so scary. I wonder if we could have been able to kill off that bait.
Oh.
Okay, that's gonna wall.
Nice.
Be able to get 668 off that. He's got to use his resource. Oh wait, hold on.
Oh, he fucked up. He fucked up.
It is. Oh my God, but no punish from Gamera.
Oh, he fucked up again. Oh wow. What?
Right there for Rizayo could not finish it off right now. Everybody's dropping everything, and it is not looking good. Trying to stay away from it, but the fireball.
That was a choke of epic proportions. Holy shit.
Kept him from taking that round.
He dropped 5H in the SSBA.
Oh, lead for Gamera right now.
Bro, you gotta take off the tourniquet, bro. You gotta go full power. Take it off. That's your only chance, bro. That was bad.
The second I saw that early cancel of the 5H, not getting the second hit, it's not gonna have enough height.
Bro, that's bad.
That's when I knew that this has a potential.
And Gamera fucking like threw it too.
We can call it a drop, but of course it's the nerves, knowing that all of this is hanging on this potential final game in the loser's final side.
Yeah, Rizayo now faced with a reverse sweep versus one of the strongest players you ever seen play this game. And then after that, even if you make the reverse sweep, you got to beat the guy who beat you in winners finals.
Exactly.
It's going to be a hard fought battle. Here we go.
Yep. An uphill battle, but we got to take it one round at a time and one close L match at a time. When it works, it's Avare. When it's EX Pillar, it's the opportunity for 5.
He dropped it again!
So much space.
Yeah, finally getting a counter hit 5.
How?
Like
Wait.
In terms of one of those frame traps.
Yeah.
But
actually, I don't know if he could have comboed there.
happening before.
No, he could have.
Okay. Go for the tournament combo. Just
All right, that's good. Good. Okay. Yeah, he's not even doing optimals. He's definitely kind of shook. Not gonna lie.
That's the thing is we've seen Rizayo lose so many times so far, and it's just not let any of these losses deter them.
Yeah.
They've always had a smile on their face through this. They've always been able to come right back.
All right, off to a decent start off of the double Rekka here.
You didn't have Rekka, but you can still do EX Fireball, right?
For the dive kick.
Yeah, that's one of the best ways to anti-air in a lot of fighting games, honestly. If you can't get a true anti-air, but you, Rekka, is going to be able to stop that.
Yeah, this was catching out backdash, but now it's just catching out the dash, the counter hit, frame trap coming out from Rizayo once again.
Yeah, full damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was that? What was that setup?
Trying to go for the shimmy with the 5.
I think this is over, bro.
And now Gamera has got the damage here. He's going to get that stock back.
Because you've been such a big delay. Now you're up against the wall against Gamera. Next hit builds 100.
Oh, that's a good press.
Fight the way out, though. Again, this is just
I like that. I like that set just to catch the fuzzy mash.
Of Riazo's morale.
Yeah. Trying to stay
so
alive,
You chipped.
though. Pillar
Yep.
takes away all that remaining HP.
That was really smart.
Checkmate.
I like that how people are like routing into checkmate situations.
Stone Cold's killer face.
It's definitely not something I saw a lot.
This happened versus Rizayo right here, right now. Rizayo, though, he's still got a round. He just needs to be able to take this one to stay alive.
Good punish.
Empty hand does get
This is looking over, bro.
Such a well-timed spot.
Oh, he tried to go for the.
back throw.
Huh?
Right up against the corner.
That's punchable.
Just waiting for an opportunity to strike.
Yep, and another backdash right there. Now, normally we've been talking about how these backdashes have been getting bodied, but they've been a little bit better placed. This time, though, the Eureka.
All right, Ultimate DP gets us a clean knockdown, looking for a little corpse run, quarter carry, only to get mashed.
Who is Mushroom Stick Chick?
With the shadow step. What's our
Matera?
Yeah, Gamera.
Oh, wait, what the fuck?
Oh my goodness, Rizayo didn't react.
He got the bait, but he didn't. Yeah.
So many opportunities to take lead and take momentum into your hands.
Yep, trying to make sure that
Oh, God.
falters by using as many chip damage moves as possible.
Oh, you're dead.
Confirmed. Should be in, and that's going to do it. Gamera is able to take out the person that sent them to lose.
Wow. Now we get the fist bump.
It's all in on Versusia. Gamera with the 3-1.
Yeah, shouldn't have popped up.
Knocking Rizayo out at third place, but still, such a stellar performance. Everyone give it up one more time for Rizayo.
That's right, our third place.
The world changes. Things advance, but one thing stays the same. Gamera versus Tororo Grand Finals. Who would have guessed?
All the way from LCQ to group stages and now in the top 8. But like you said, Ebonic, history repeats itself once again, going into
This gotta be like the 10th time they've met in Grand Finals of like a big tournament.
Storied matchup that happens throughout all of Grand Blue Fantasy versus.
So this prediction is just for the first set. This is for first set. So like if Gamera resets, then this is you get your points.
Because we are running out of time here for Grand Blue. However, you can wait until Strive is over.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, the 3 constants in life are death, taxes, and Tororo versus Gamera in Grand Finals.
By going to arcsystemworks.com/AWT day 3 to vote for them.
Yeah, the strongest player, the most inspiring player, the goofiest player.
Oh, yeah.
One you want to vote for your dailies, make sure to stop on by at the link below.
Yeah, thank you to PlayStation for bringing that to us.
Oh, they probably have to like
what is going to
wait a little
be
bit.
One excellent Grand Finals, and one we've seen quite a bit throughout the years. We've seen it in Vanilla, we've seen it in Rising,
Yep.
We've seen it in Evo, we've seen it here, we've seen it there. You can name it. It's Gamera versus Tororo.
Time and time again, this Grand Finals is eternal. Let's see it. Percival versus Beatrix. Of course, the Lord of Flames versus the Mistress of Damage. You are going to die if you eat that counter hit riding free. And so many ways to try and make your way in, you know, ways that might be skeevy for Percival to try and intercept.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, even if he decides to go with Versuvia, you can still keep that title with Mistress of Damage.
Exactly, yeah. It works on both of the characters in the pocket.
Yeah, most definitely. And pretty much every time we've seen Gamera versus Tororo, though, it's been Percival versus Jita.
Yeah.
This is a different era where there's a different set of characters for Gamera.
Yeah, let's see it.
Yeah, I had to bring back Zoe. I feel like it's only appropriate. Tororo.
The Lord of Flames once again
We're watching Grand Blue. We don't have Zoe with us.
Set away one first
Zoe. Who will win?
that trophy and taking a picture to memorize the moment. Everyone put your hands up.
Yeah, pretty much every time Tororo's done this, even at Evo, even here, has been so elated just to be able to play on the grand stage and does it so often. But Tororo will be going up against the arch nemesis, the second player in this grand finals, Gamera.
Pull up to the sand, coming in from the loser's
Wait,
side.
what?
You gotta find your reset.
Zoe.
And then another win after. Gamera fighting for that title.
Oh, yes, also on time because he looks like real tired. As usual, you know, we've made our jokes through EVO, through all the other previous tournaments during the Arc World Tour with Gamera, but when that start screen happens, when it says
I don't know who I favor to win this, actually. I'm not going to lie.
We joke about
Probably. I think I like Gamera. He's kind of locked in.
They're sitting down. You see the smiles on their face. They're like, huh, this again? One more time?
Well, old friend.
For old time's sake, yeah.
It's good to see you once more.
Nothing ever changes. But of course, let's make sure our buttons are all good before you head into this final set of the afternoon.
Yeah, so before, we almost never saw a Siegfried counterpick from Tororo versus Gamera because it was always going to be the Jito, right? Was very
Favorite Versusia, not the player. No, Gamera, I mean, Gamera's the GOAT, right?
Change, right? Maybe Versusia versus Siegfried.
And like he's playing hot too. But they're both playing hot.
But
doesn't look great. No.
But you know, maybe on Beatrice.
First time chat, someone took a shit on the floor of the AWT bathroom. I actually did hear that.
Most people have locked in.
It came from a reliable source. Still kind of funny.
First of all, right now in that button check.
Why'd no one take a picture? Like, I feel like that's something you take a picture of. I know that sounds kind of weird, but like,
Tororo, I wonder what the game plan is against that EX pillar.
like that, you should take a picture of that. Also, shout out to Gamera. Although Michael Jackson doesn't have the glove here. There should be a pit. Like who's gonna believe that someone shat on the floor of the bathroom if you don't have a picture? You know. There is a picture. Wait. Someone link me. Someone link me. It's in their way. Wait, I can show that on stream, right? It's just poop.
Yeah, let's see if the chip is.
All right, I gotta see this, bro. There's no way there's a picture.
Just constantly rotating these specials. We have ultimate flame carpet.
All right. Chat, you have 5 seconds to look away. You have 5 seconds to look away, bro.
Exaggeration, but not that far from the truth.
Well, one of the best ways he's been using.
Oh, I can't even see it.
Or a brave counter bait.
Exactly.
Wait, what?
I've seen him get it as a run-up counter hit numerous times.
Yep. Yeah, baiting out with the.
Oh, that's not. Oh, actually, that's kind of bad. Never mind.
So much off of that full confirm, but the fist bumps about.
Because this is a urinal, right? This right here is a urinal. No, that's a toilet. Oh, never mind. I thought they shat near. I mean, like it could be worse.
I need you to get much louder than that, crowd.
I thought it was gonna be a lot worse. I'm not gonna lie.
There it is. I like that. Thank you.
That's the energy.
That's a stall, but like, yeah. I thought they like just shat on the middle of the bathroom floor. Like at least like they were probably aiming in the right way, and maybe they got like too excited or something. I thought like someone like literally was like, I can't make the I can't make it, and then just like exploded middle of the bathroom.
And Tororo is coming from the
They got too excited, yeah.
2 sets to be able to strike down the Lord.
Okay, anyways, grand finals.
Start with the 6XL check. No stocks gained, but we have such a
So the reason I thought it was that bad, there's a couple tournaments like in a row back in like 2015, 2016, where is some Big E tournament. If you're an OG, you probably remember this. Someone literally shat in the stairwell.
Flame carpet only to get down.
Like I thought it was like something like that, you know? Like how do you fuck up that bad that you're shitting in the stairwell?
And just ended up allowing for Gamera.
And then there's a CEO event where the pool got shut down because someone shat in the pool. I thought so. Like this compared to those two, it's not that bad.
Yeah, that's one of the hardest parts about playing Versusia when you're up close to the opponent.
I appreciate the 5-second warning. I'm eating dinner. I got you. No problem.
Exactly. You were 0.1 seconds a little bit too early for your own.
Yeah, I can't make those up.
Might seal Gamera's fate in round number 1. You're 1 throw away. Same to be said of Tororo after this chip damage.
Oh, nice. Use the last BC to stay away from all the chip on the ultimate pillar.
Yeah, clean work because it just decimates your HP even on block. Just waiting on top of the orb, avoiding the pillar as well, and finds the 6-6L.
Yeah, Gamera with an input error, getting 2H when they probably wanted any other EX chip out attack.
Yeah, all of your cooldowns up and none to be seen. Round 1 to Tororo.
Trying to get the +2 situation on that, didn't actually end up getting it, and Gamera taking that to the corner.
Waited out, shimmy off of the dash startup, but nothing to be found. We still find that mash out from Tororo, dashing in into Gamera, or Tororo's face once again for the throw.
Yep, just trying to get as much of that chip damage in there with the ultimate. God, wow! Frame trap.
Yep, even with the stagger, still able to confirm off the double close out. Not the most damage in the world, but Nimbus.
Oh, that.
Even with
Yep.
the whip, we find the pickup. That's
Key in the bow movement. Yeah.
Right there, saving.
That's the only way. Yeah.
Coming out left and right. You're gonna start getting closer and closer to that chip situation.
Yeah, I thought we could.
Rizayo looks like Yamamoto for One Piece. What?
Gets the corner with no BP to his name.
Oh, and then the mash out right there from Gamera.
Yeah.
No BP
Yamato?
to your name, but it doesn't matter because
What?
the life lead is strong.
All right, all right. Round of peace here in game number 1. Not going to go quietly into the night. We send it with the EX orb to get our 5U.
Yeah, and just staying.
I mean, kinda.
Best part to 6XL.
You got the hair down and like the big mummy aesthetic. All right, sure. You know what? I'll give you that one.
5H. Just autopilot.
It's like 50% match.
Way back down, no counter hit starter, but such a good.
They got the horns. They got the hair. I mean, this costume specifically, right?
He's gonna be gone. You're gonna be in a check situation due to this life deficit.
They're both massive.
Yep.
They both got that Chimera mummy vibe.
Lord Strike, finish it off.
Far and far.
Yeah.
Ryzen for that first game. But
Yeah, you know what? I'll give you that one.
Yeah, I mean, and that was just our first game. That was just our first.
It felt like
game,
a whole set in
J2.
and of itself.
Yeah, this is gonna be going down to the wire. It definitely feels like if that's indicative of anything,
Yeah.
for sure.
If that's what we've got for 1, maybe 2 first to 3s, we're in for a barn burner of a set. Tororo taking a second to recompose. Look at the notes once more.
Yeah, it definitely looked like an actual notepad this time because
Yeah.
I thought I saw.
All right, let me see if I can get this. Yo, Freege, appreciate the 3 months. Hope you're doing well.
Here it is, game number 2 right there. Already a whip punish, and yeah, it has always been touted that move is very whip punishable for still 5H. But honestly, it's so big that normally you never just whip it anyway.
That's the y'all whip this move. Y'all, but we're not whipping Flame Carpet in the corner, just standing on business, standing on the heated floors, and taking even more damage than the throw allows. 3 in a row here on Gamera's HP.
That move is bullshit. That move is bullshit.
There was one
Oh my god, this is a speed run.
All men do is Flame Carpet and lie, man.
Yeah,
Wait,
Round
what?
of
eat
the board
hot
here for
chip,
Tororo.
flame carpet, and lie.
All right, is it another 5H? No, scared of the whip punish that we saw earlier, but even then, Gamera trying to send out the orb and getting caught up on the Lord Strike low.
Yeah, nothing to ponder except for this corner, though, with the orb being defeated by the 6XL.
Yep.
The jump out, though.
Yeah, still
I am the Lord of Flames.
could show a
Good times. I missed that.
So content to down back on the 6XL pressure. So many staggers, only to get caught by 2M.
Yeah, 2M directly into the flame carpet. It's going to allow for pushback fully into the mid-screen.
Yep.
All right, let me lock in.
Get out. Just the dash to try and
Let me lock in and ignore the person in chat that says I wish Versusi would crush my nuts. We got some good solid Grand Blue going on.
That's going to hit off the far medium right
All
there.
right, 2-0. Bro, this is going by so quick. What the fuck?
Far M stuck out.
Yep. Just waiting on the flame carpet. That trophy 1 game away in the purview of Tororo. We were talking about game 1 being so close.
Oh yeah, we probably are getting a trailer.
Said, watch this.
Yeah, Proxy told me that trophy is like legitimately very heavy.
Oh really?
Like, yeah, it's like legitimately heavy. So it's gonna be hard to take home for sure.
Yeah, not when you might have to ship and see at your local FedEx, but we'll see.
Yes, yeah. Gamera taking a second because honestly, we're looking at tournament set right here for tournament game for Tororo.
Gamera, how do we hold on? Even with such a strong whiff punish to start off the round, Tororo runs away with the corner pressure every single time, and now with the patience, we get a single stock.
Yeah, I mean, now Gamera is also stuck with Versusia for the rest of this set.
Okay, fights back here with the close L.
Wall bounce? No, didn't need it the far L. Oh my goodness, yeah. She got those long dances legs more than even Siegfried.
That's what I'm saying. Still able to reach, but still able to be a bar aid by Tororo. Back over to the mid screen here on this ultimate flame carpet.
Oh, fireball.
Okay, yep, it's gonna get the plus frames off that, but it's still sticking in that flame carpet, and then the counter hit on the crouch.
All right, pick up off of the EX fireball. We got the stocks behind 100.
I don't think Tororo spent meter on anything but all flame carpet this whole match.
Yeah, and you can even get that one back as well. The carpet's gonna come out. Was looking for that Tororo classic.
That move might need a nerf.
Situation.
Yep, just waiting it out. No DP to be seen on the run up.
Just do it again.
Yeah, run up.
Oh, you're dead. Bye-bye.
Far 8 Ryzen
Ryzen Tororo on tournament point.
You won SSVA, my bad.
All that the death sentence before this game came out because in beta it did way too much damage.
Yeah.
But now we are seeing it maybe win a tournament right here. Far Age Horizon is doing it.
Let's see it. Gamera, how can we hold on? Not even a round to your name just yet, but we send it with the orb straight into the fire.
Nice.
Finds the counter hit start.
Yes, that's real good for Gamera because that's going to stop Tororo in his tracks. It's going to allow you to walk to this corner right now with the flame carpet effervescent.
Huh? Oh, wow.
5H in the mid screen just looking for the stocks.
Yeah, this game's pretty active.
Fireball's just going to keep Tororo away with the pillar and everything like that. Yeah, he knows that he does not want to sit in that flame.
Oh my god, bro. Gamera's mind shot, bro. He just did ult in the ult DP.
DP for DP, now we're sending it with the orbs. You already have the install, but no consumption. We don't need the plus.
Oh my god, that's over. GG's.
Back throw incident. Once again, this corner
Flame carpet.
has always been lethal for Gamera.
But just outside of the flame carpet, Look has lost no life until they finally ran into it.
Yeah.
So that was actually not the worst.
Exactly. Barely any damage.
Do it again, yeah. Bro, that's so good to catch tech.
Unfortunately, had to take it on that one.
Oh, Haktua? Got it.
All right. Out of this situation, was looking for that sweep into SSBA. You know how it is. Knows a Ryzen though off the far edge.
Yeah, didn't believe in the hit just yet.
I feel like Gamera needs to win this.
Standing on business with the ultimate carpet.
Oh, he tried to whiff punish.
Yeah, definitely not trying to stand on that carpet.
Oh, no whiff punch! Oh! You have to. Yep. Okay.
Chip territory almost right now.
Chip. Wait, ult? Ult?
Projectiles are coming.
Oh, no. Oh, he did it YOLO. That was unsafe. He didn't have a way to make that safe.
One touch apiece. Chip damage was a factor, and 10 seconds left on the clock, but your time is not up just yet. Still tournament point.
Wow.
Yeah, Commodore wanted to
He bet everything on that.
On the actual +2, but didn't get it from the Lord Strike.
Yeah. All right. The X-Pillar, you already have the 5U, but now we got the Fireball at the stocks. Too far to confirm.
Yeah, and that's why that far L is going to be really good for Gamera throughout this matchup, is because, you know, there are extended hurt boxes from Percival. Staying out of flame carpet range again. Do not want to stand in there.
Okay.
Looking for the Nimbus, but nothing to be found. Tororo, like you said, just staying at flame carpet range.
Oh my god, that recovers so quick.
This is going to do a ton of damage. The pickup of the close L isn't too much.
Yeah, it's catching pretty much every jump out, forcing the throw tech, and now you are draining life if you're Gamera because
this sucks.
Two of them now.
Good match, GG's.
And can spend the rest of it right now, and Tororo is finally gonna do it. Tororo is no longer the
wow.
as Tororo is going to win Arc World Tour Finals 2020.
That was quick.
From bridesmaid to belle of the ball.
Wow.
Congratulations, Tororo, with
Yeah, you can tell that definitely meant a lot to him.
Single game drop. The joy on his
He dropped one game? That's kind of insane.
Sealing it out strong.
I can't believe it. It's finally happened. And with such a strong showing throughout the entirety
Bro,
of
he looks so good.
Throughout the group stages.
He actually looks so good. GG's.
Nobody was on Tororo's level, and he proved it.
Unstoppable, defeating.
I thought Gamera was going to take that back, too. Apparently, you guys did, too.
Gamera fighting hard to get to that second place.
GG's.
Just coming up.
That was good. That was a good. That was a good grand finals. That was a good just top 8 in general. I'm glad I watched it.
They are the strongest Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising player.
Now Galleon trailer, anime or chill a little bit, and then Guilty Gear.
Took that selfie before he wanted to remember the view, but trust me, it'll be immortalized.
That's cool. That's definitely the best thing you could do if you win. You gotta take the selfie.
Yeah, the emotion would overtake me too, honestly.
You gotta take the selfie.
Won the biggest tournament on the biggest stage, but also
50 grand richer. Love to see it.
After so many second place.
Yeah, he's lost to Gamera so many fucking times, and even Evo where he outplaced Gamera, he still lost Evo right to Aaron.
Played too, right? Was able to stop any sort of pillar attempts by spot dodging when he was even in those chip situations.
Yeah, before taxes.
I mean, there was a couple of mishaps.
Yeah, 50K for first, 20K for second.
In Tororo's play.
It's no Capcom Cup, but it's still pretty decent.
Spacing out on the flame carpet, and even when he finally committed to the jump outs, which we hadn't seen up until the end of the set, was immediately ready for the 2H to bring this final boss back down to earth.
Yes, no, the air was his airspace, not letting anybody, no fly zone going in with that one. And Gamera wasn't even jumping a lot, just like you're saying. And because
I've seen this guy in Percival up high. Why don't I see Percival in ladder? He's just uncommon. I don't know. He's a little hard.
Lord of Flames standing
and when the game first dropped, this character was bad because he didn't have ult flame carpet. And well, he did, but it wasn't good. And now he has all flame carpet. And so like those characters that get like are bad at start and then get buffed, like usually are less popular. And he's not like top 1, right? Like if you want tier horror, there's better characters to play.
That entire top 8 from top to bottom. It was so sick. So many storylines. Rizayo trying to fight for his life as that JP Slayer, only for us to head into JP versus JP Grand Finals, but still swapping up the story. History did not prevail in the final moment. We still have new moments to find here.
That was good. That was good.
A new Fates episode has begun with
because you have to like manage stocks and whatnot. All flame carpets that when he turns blue, it's really strong because it's plus on block. So it's a move that beats the late tech. That's plus on block and leads into a full combo, and on block it gives hella chip too. It's just a really strong move. It's like literally the only thing you use meter on.
Again, cannot commend all of our top players enough. I'm talking from group stage, LCQ, and then all the way here to this top 8. Everybody played such phenomenal games. If you missed any of it, definitely go back and check the VODs here on the because I promise you none of it will disappoint.
Yeah, the LCQ.
I still think Sandy's mid. I think Zippy was just trying to make miracles on that character.
Hope you guys enjoyed the Grand Blue action over here at ARC World Tour Finals 2024.
Yes,
keep it a buck.
We are getting ready for this award ceremony.
So
I think we're gathering the rest of the players.
So do we have a trailer?
Means they're due, because that was hard.
Or am I just watching this for no reason?
To see if Tororo is capable of lifting the supposedly heavy trophy, right?
I know. And of course, there is another tour on the way.
I mean, they had something for Uni. They're having something for Guilty Gear, right?
Tour Finals. I was walking around and hearing so many stories of people saying, you know, I've always seen Grand Blue in the periphery. I've thought about it. It seems super cool.
When did they do the Uni release? I know they showed something for Uni.
I want to download the game as soon as I get home. And also, there's more characters on the way as well. So I'm sure a lot of longtime fans and
ARC World Tour isn't real. Nothing happened. Haha. My man going through at Disney. Oh, so Uni happened after the awards. All right, so we'll stick around for after the awards.
Completely free. It's got a rotating set of characters. A lot of the time.
Hi, I'm Howard. I'm the English voice of Sandalphon. I'm here with Zippy, who's the #1 Sandalphon player NA because his fingers are delicate.
You want to try Sucia, you want to try
That's cool.
You want to try
Love to see it.
As well. Well, if they make it into that top 3, maybe you'll get the chance to try them for free.
Yes, well, I mean, there's another thing that you guys can also try. You can go to the Psy store right here to get some of these great acrylic stands that you might be that you might have been eyeing all of top 8. We've had them.
Oh, I didn't realize that's what 2 GB controller did. So like these are like mirror plus up.
Make sure to stop on.
So like, so the idea is if you press down back and you press mirror plus up, you just get instant up forward, which sounds like really cheap. Yeah. That's actually pretty smart.
You guys can read the story to figure out how that actually goes down.
Definitely play the story mode for sure.
Translation, my stick is broken. I'm pretty sure this is not allowed in Capcom Cup rules though.
We finally have everything ready. The culmination.
It's legal. It's legal for everything but Capcom Cup.
Has begun, and Saint Cola is going to be on the stage to take us through our championship ceremony.
Wait.
Did you not enjoy that?
Evo rules don't care that much about how you do directional inputs. Yeah, Evo rules it's okay, but Capcom Cup rules it's not. But he's not playing Capcom Cup.
CEO of America, Okubo-san, as well as the creative director, Fukuhara-san. Give it up for them.
Let's go, Fukuhara-san.
Let's start bringing up some players. Let's start with my favorite citizen, Citizen!
Let's go.
Despite his name, he's a pro, but his name is Rookies!
I'm gonna test the Zoe bot. Let's see if it works.
Oh, honey, I have a feeling that the trailer for Grand Blue will drop today.
Oh, cool.
I can sense it in my bones.
Oh, thank you.
Get ready to be blown away by all the epic new characters and moves they'll showcase.
Wait, more than one character?
Just keep refreshing those feeds and you'll be in for a treat. Mark my words.
Whoa, I'm excited. Zoe got some insider information. Wait, she's echoing? Shit.
Tonio underscore 77
No!
says, 2 chars. Damn. Oh wow, only 2 characters revealed so far.
Oh, you're right, it's
That's a
echoing.
bummer. But hey, quality over quantity, right? Those 2 better be packing some serious punches and cool combos.
I think I know why, though.
Remember, it's not about how many characters there are, but how you use them. Time to strategize and dominate with those 2 fighters.
6XL nerfs incoming.
I'm gonna get a little biased for this one. It's mid-best zone, Monarch!
Wait, why am I getting 2 now? I went from 0 to 2. That makes no sense. Alright, I gotta think how to do it. Yeah, you guys just pretend Zoe's being majestic. Why am I getting 2?
Shaking up the bracket at third, Rizayo!
Yeah, Zoe, we are getting trailers because Zoe said so. Why the fuck am I getting 2 Zoes?
One of the most dominant players we have seen thus far in the Grand Blue scene.
Oh, I will sleep on it.
Gamera!
Oh, you took the glove off. What happened? Oh, he looks so bummed. Yeah, definitely Sag.
And your champion
What?
of Grand Blue World Finals is Tororo!
Woo! Wait, I don't get it. Freezing breath. Is this a joke I don't understand? I don't get why they call it 6XL. Why not just say 12L? Huh? I don't get it. Oh, yeah, okay. 12. Yeah, 12L. Yeah, actually we should do that. That's a good point. Yeah, good idea. I thought it was 6 times 6, right? So 36. So it's we call it 36L. I mean, that's how it works, right? If 2 6s are right next to each other, they're multiplied. I don't know. I took math back in high school. I don't know about you. Yeah, just say 36L. I'd love to see it. $66L. Yeah, maybe we should. Yeah, maybe it's already multiplied. You're right. Oh, we dropped the. All right, I'm trying to see this trailer, bro. Oh, it is heavy. Yeah, it does look kind of hefty. It's got like probably at least a good 30 pounds to it. Is that Tong? No, that's not Tong. Oh, no, that's Tong back there, I think. Hiding behind the monitor. Yeah, why is Tong the one hiding back there? You got a business to run, bro. Why are you hiding behind the monitor? I guess if you want the job right, you gotta do it yourself. Yeah, business production company, but usually the person that owns the business isn't doing the behind the monitor work, you know? What is...
All right. First of all,
wait, why am I getting Discord notifications? I should never have Discord notifications. That's so weird. I have that muted. Weird. I don't know. Yeah, that's my Discord. I fucked up something on my audio settings. I don't know what.
we did a lot of great work out here in this top spot. You were very dominant. What led you to be so dominant in this top spot? Was it confidence? Was it your practice? What was it?
強さの秘訣というか、何が、練習をすごいしたのか、それともすごい自信があったのか、強さの秘訣は何だったのでしょうか。
はい、
ですね、もうとにかくめちゃくちゃ練習してきました。このアークワールドツアーファイナルに向けて、いろんな方に協力してもらって、練習付き合ってもらって、その結果がこの素晴らしい結果を得れたのじゃないかなと思います。
Yeah, I practiced a lot, so much, and I had a lot of friends and people, supporting me and practicing with me, and just the amount of practice that I put in, I think led to this result.
Love to see it. I practiced a lot and I cooked.
One more time, give it up for your champion, Tororo!
Oh shit, no, I didn't mean to do that.
All right, all right. Now it's
all right.
Oh, wait. Y'all like announcements, right?
Yes.
Like announcements?
Yes.
Huh?
I like announcements.
All right. Ugara-san? Okubo-san? Take it
All
away.
right, look, I muted the Discord notifications. I don't know why I was doing that. I updated like all my shit yesterday, and like I fucked up some things clearly. All right.
Okay, thank you. That was a great fight.
Zoe was right.
From all the players. Personally got a little bit tired, but I thank you for all the participants for this year's ARC World Tour final. As we informed today,
I'm down for Grand Blue Sox.
The fight continues as an ARC World Tour 24-25, and the first qualifier event will be EVO Japan in May. So please check it out.
Woo!
Hope to see you all next year again. Thank you.
That's it. That's the announcement. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're both wearing Dash 66L shirts. That's funny.
3日間素晴らしい試合してくださった選手の皆様と、あと観戦で応援して
Wait, those shirts are fire, bro. I kind of want that.
I just want to say thank you. Test. Okay.
Where do I get that shirt at?
Thank you to all the players who've shown amazing performance this past 3 days, and for all the people who are coming to watch and to support all the contestants. So thank you so much.
I hope they buff 6XL so it wins Best Bud next year.
で、こういう場を用意していたので、
They have something to prove.
新しい情報みたいなのをちょっとお届けしたかったんですけども、先月、トレーラーでシーズン2のキャラクターを、一気に発表させてもらいました。
So we wanted to prepare some news for you guys today, but we did already show a trailer recently for one of the characters.
はい、で次に登場するキャラクターがガレオンというキャラクターなんですけども、リリース時期が、現状春。
This is a mistranslation. Don't worry.
ちょっと情報をお届けするには
We're good. We're still in there.
なんですけど、とはいえせっかくなんで
Have faith.
彼女の姿が少しだけ確認できるトレーラーっていうのをご用意しましたんで、はい、ご覧ください。
Okay, and we have one more character to reveal, which is Galleon. I'm sure you guys know. But I just want to show you just a quick sneak peek at the character.
Okay.
So I hope you guys enjoy.
Okay. Okay. That's it.
Fantasy versus Rising.
So definitely a fan favorite character coming up next in the Grand Blue season.
All right, that's all I need.
You guys are super excited to see more of
She has a
Gamera in
staff.
the spring. Guys, hopefully you enjoyed the Grand Blue Top 8 over here at ARC World Tour Finals 2024. Ebonic, any last words for the people before we send them on to the Guilty Gear Strive coming up next?
As usual, everybody, not just in the stands.
I accidentally ran, but it kind of was good because like
version of Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. If you want to check
the trailer was 5 seconds long.
Those matches were sick enough to make you want.
Here's trailer.
Exactly.
Huge trailer.
So make sure to check it out. That's the end of Grand Blue over here at Arc World Tour Finals. But once again, coming up next is Guilty Gear Strive. So don't go
Yeah,
anywhere.
thank you.
We'll see
Appreciate the
guys in a
prime.
sec.
Is it actually a sec or is it like an hour? Because like, if I look at this, right? Wait, where are we at? Yeah, is it actually an hour or? I gotta switch to Guilty Gear. Who are they streaming together with? Interesting. Yeah, so 6 p.m., which means an hour from now. So is it an hour or like, do we actually get to watch the anime? Like, they literally said just a second. No, when I tried to play Street Fighter 6 in the Arc World Tour venue, but this Kirksis cop stopped us. That's kind of funny. Maybe they'll move it up? Yeah, that's what I'm curious. Grambley got the DBZ trailer? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not even liking that shit. That's kind of, that's good. That's a good one.